We're fucking live on YouTube.
All right. Hell yeah. So I've been doing this in the other group. It's been working pretty well, I feel like. Who would like to start off recapping what happened last time, if they can? They can remember things.
Last time on the Tales of Hellentra,
Mm-hmm.
we how exactly did we get teleported? Was it
The
It was the machine.
machine.
It was the machine, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the machine uh gave Jakar some special powers,
Mm-hmm.
and we all just skipped a bunch of content that Ryan had planned for us, and teleported straight to the Belmont Manor. And we got there, and it was smoking. We were out in like a field, like
Yep.
outside of it. We could see the smoke from far away.
Yep.
We rushed in. There's just destruction and carnage everywhere. There's nobody around that we can see. Things are burning. There's bodies laying around. Sigmund finds, I believe you found your mother and sister.
It was definitely
Is
I
that correct?
I saw just my sister. I don't think I saw
Oh, did we not see the mother?
No, I
Somebody
think
did.
I think you saw my
Did.
aunt, and then Jakar
aunt,
saw my
yeah.
All the
mom.
mother. Yep.
Okay. All in various states of death.
Mm-hmm.
And then some old J Inquisitor boys showed up in the main chamber. What was it? The main throne room? Was it the throne room?
It was
No,
just
not
kind of
really
like
throne
the
room.
Foyer.
like kind of like the main entryway
And there were
passageway.
what? There were three of them.
Yes, there were three of them.
Three Inquisitors, and they proceeded to beat the fucking piss out of us.
Yep.
Drakkar dies, Sigmund dies, and Remy pops the fuck off and saves the day. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. And Remy, if I remember correctly, was hoping for the ability to either talk to a higher power or just get the ability to cast basically the Revivify spell or whatever. And
Yes,
you
but
got
I
the
drew a new tooth, and I did get the Nat 20 ability to summon, or to call upon a divine power, I believe is exactly how it's
yes.
laid out.
Did you get that one or did you get the one
No,
with the spell?
I did get that one. I did get
Okay.
to call upon a deity.
Cool.
And I can do that once a week, and I can be pretty general with my requests. And
Yep.
based on how I request it, it's up to you, Ryan,
Mhm.
the DM, to basically decide the outcome. And
Right.
My request was to bring my boy back, and Drakkar was brought back.
Got it.
How did we get? Did you just get knocked out?
No, I brought him back to
Sigmund?
life with
No.
my wish spell.
Oh yeah. And then you had
Yeah.
a wish,
Mm-hmm.
and we
Dude.
wished him.
It looks so rough. My hair is crazy. And then I was pet my cat and itched my eye, and so this eye's all swollen and like red and shit. Dude. I just look like I got fucked up.
Chaotic
And I'm all-
chaotic
and I'm all-
DM energy.
And I'm all nasally and shit. No wonder I fucking killed you guys last one. She took everything from me. So I will take you.
And I think we pretty much end right after waking Sigmund up.
Yep.
I was
And
like,
you guys, walked. Yeah. Go ahead.
I pretty much took off running to the keep, the entrance to the keep.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay.
I don't recall Remy or Drakkar mentioning my aunt or mother.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Okay.
think we had time to really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff was moving pretty fast. Yeah, that pretty much covers everything. Teleporting, you guys did just kind of leave the Hazody people just kind of to their own devices.
Yeah. We got bigger fish to fry,
Yeah. No, I totally get it. Yep, so you guys came here. had it out with Inquisitors, found a bunch of dead Belmonts, and Drakkar dies, Sigmund dies, and Remy talks to God.
Yes.
And yeah, so after that, Sigmund ran off to the keep, to which he found closed, and you opened up, and from this, what you could tell, it's been closed for a little bit, and that is where we left off. So resume. The keep is now completely open.
All right, I'm quickly making my way down, and in.
All right.
And I'm having my weapon at the ready.
Cool. Sigmund runs down and into the keep. Is everybody following?
Yeah, can I get a HP check on everybody real quick? How are we all looking?
I'm
I
at
got 50,
I'm at 68.
87.
And what is yours out of?
68.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're doing okay. I don't have a lot of ways to heal right now, but we're okay.
All right. Cool. You guys all follow down into the keep. Do you bother closing it back up?
No.
Okay.
I will not, yeah. I think I'm probably bringing up the rear here, I guess.
Yep. Cool. You all run down into the keep.
Oh, wait,
This is
hey,
just
Holmes is down here.
I know. This is just kind of to give reference for everybody. So you guys run down here into the keep, and you guys are actually off over in this sector over here. So you run down, and from what you can tell, Sigmund, as you get down to the bottom of the steps, as you're the first one down, everything down here seems to be pretty much untouched. You don't notice anything
Ransacked or anything.
ransacked or anything, right? Everything looks as the last time that you left it. Pristine, clean. And all the Belmont's artifacts and things just kind of all scattered about inside. What exactly is your goal right now, running through your keep here?
I'm looking for my family.
Family. Okay. Go ahead and everybody just kind of make a investigation perception check, just a general one.
If I make it down to the open, like an open area, like if I get down to the hall and I am convinced that we're safe down here, then I'm going to start yelling out like, Dad! Mom! Lucian!
I got a 22 on that perception check.
You don't hear
I got a
any
19.
you don't hear any response. Cool. So Remy and Drakkar, as Sigmund's yelling out, and you guys kind of listen alongside him for any kind of response. You don't hear anything, but you do notice some kind of light flickering coming from this doorway here, kind of goes out.
Can I recall which of these doors had the scary mind controlling rock behind it? I feel like it was this one.
You would be correct.
Okay.
I was gonna make you do a history check, but you remembered.
Okay. And are you still with us, Sigmund, or did you kind of run off?
I would be like, I guess, running to wherever I think that they would be, which I don't necessarily know what the whole layout of this
Right.
keep it?
Yeah. So
I would, but I don't.
I would like to make the suggestion that this time we stay together, because last time that did not go so well, splitting up. So, let's keep looking, but stay together. I do see some light coming from this doorway here.
So you did see a light. It's now gone.
What room is that? Like, what's in that
This one?
room?
Up there, it's kind of like an artifact room, but then also like some like tables for like study and just kind of general work can be done inside there.
Is there anyone in the family that like they frequented that area?
Your all's family tended not to frequent down here too often unless it was to pay respects to fallen members of the Belmont, in like the tombs or for like research purposes or to gather gear or drop off artifacts or things you guys found.
Okay. Just in case there's any combat, I want to make. I would have my echo.
Right.
All right, then I'm gonna approach and open the door.
Door is locked.
I'm gonna start like banging on the door, being like, "Mom, Dad, Lucian, are you in there?"
You don't hear any sound.
What kind of door is it?
It's like a solid like wooden door.
Do I know where the keys would have been for all of these doors?
You knew your father had a set. There was maybe some up top somewhere.
Okay, I just want to try and kick it in.
Okay. Give me like an athletics roll.
14.
14. You kick and you can feel the door budge. But there's objects stacked behind it that are causing it to kind of not open up. So like as soon as it pushes forward a little bit, it goes back to being closed. Like something is pushing against the door on the other side.
Blast the door down.
Um, what is the light that like was on and went out?
I don't know if you really noticed it because you're kind of hysterical yelling. Remy would have seen something that looked like flickering light that was extinguished.
Was it like fire, or was it like an?
Is there like a
unmatched
candle
color?
outside the door?
It
or...
looked like fire.
Okay.
You don't see. It was very dim as well. But you don't see a candle outside the door. No.
Is there like, could it have been light coming from under the door or?
Possibly.
And this force pushing back against it, it feels like just like something blocking it, not somebody active.
There is objects. You can hear objects behind it, but something is actively forcing the door back in place once Sigmund.
Is there a crack underneath the door?
Yeah.
Can I lay down on the floor and look underneath the crack and see if I see anything?
Yeah. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
What if I use Belial to help me? Can I get normal?
Then you roll it.
You
normal.
could.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 9.
You look through the door and you can see legs of tables, boxes, crates on the other side. There's like few little places that you could see through like these objects under the other side, but it's very dark. And you
Could
don't see a lot of
Belial
movement.
Could he fit underneath the door?
You can.
No.
You can dismiss him and make him reappear inside.
Let's do that then.
All right.
But I want him to like not reappear in the middle. I want him to reappear like maybe under the table, kind of like stealthily,
All right.
or underneath all this shit. It's like just somewhere he doesn't like. Yeah.
Go ahead
While-
and
Good.
roll. Go ahead. Does
It has its
summoning
own
Belial
dex.
have a verbal
Oh.
component?
I feel like it does.
It is verbal, somatic, and material.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check for yourself first.
While he's doing this, after I've kicked the door
I got a
and
nat 20.
after he's kicked or I've kicked the door and it doesn't budge, I just
That's
want to
cool.
lean into the door and be like, "It's Sigmund. I'm here. Are any of you in there?" And then if you want to, I don't know if you want to proceed with the, or
You don't hear any response. Drakar,
Yeah.
you summon Belial on the other side. Have Belial roll a stealth check now for me. I'll take your natural 20 into account.
Okay. I gotta look at his stats. Hold on. So he gets a +1.
plus
He gets an
3
8.
on
Oh.
plus 3 on stealth.
Oh, well, then he gets a 10.
Okay. Belial appears in the
Well,
other
wait,
side.
would he get a 14 because it's +1 dex, or he just get, or would he get 4 since it's +3 stealth, +1 dex, or would he just get,
It's whatever
Plus
you
3.
rolled plus 3.
Yeah, I think
oh,
it's
well,
just,
then
yeah.
he gets a 10. Okay. I was just making sure.
So he appears on the other side, and he does kind of knock into the leg of one of the like nightstands that are on the other side, one of the side tables that are kind of budged up against the door, that he's underneath. But with you so stealthily summoning him on the other side and Sigmund banging on the door, he appears and it kind of all that just kind of masks that sound. So he is on the other side of the door right now.
All right. I want to look through his eyes or take control of him or whatever the fuck.
Right. All right. So you're under the table. The first thing you can see is that it is a dark room. And you can see kind of leaned up against all the objects on the door are two legs from somebody standing there up against the door. You can't see anything above like their crotchal region.
Can he kind of peek out and take a peek at him?
Sure. Belial leans forward. Go ahead and roll another stealth check for him. He's now
He got a
Going
12.
Lyle does have dark vision.
right. I'm aware. But he does not have X-ray vision to see through the table that is covering everything else of this person.
Fuck.
So Belial leans forward. And as he leans forward, you can see for a brief moment, you see Sigmund's younger brother on the other side. But he does look down and see Belial, and he grabs something to the left of him and begins swinging down on Belial. What is Belial's AC?
I figured that would happen.
His armor class is 11.
All right. What's his HP?
1.
Belial, you come back to you.
Okay. Listen here, you little shit. Why'd you kill him? What? It's fucking me and Sigmund.
Jakar, who's in there?
It's your fucking brother.
Lucian! Lucian, it's me! Open the door!
Try to roll a persuasion check.
Damn it, now I gotta take away 10 gold. Fucking cunt.
It's a natural 20 for 30.
Natural 20 for 30.
Wow.
Cool. When you go this time and say it's me, you also say something that only you and him would know about, some sort of event that had happened before. As soon as you say that, Sigmund, is that you?
Yes, Lucian, open the door.
Oh, Sigmund, and you hear things start just getting tossed to the side rapidly, and the door unlatches and swings open. And immediately he just kind of bursts through the door and embraces you
Yeah, likewise.
and starts sobbing.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here.
Sigmund, they came and they killed everyone. Dad, they came and they attacked from the front and the back and all around. They they killed Mom in front of me.
It's all right.
Dad told me to run. And him and Sis went to fight. I don't know what happened to them. But he told me to run and lock myself away in the down here.
It's
There
okay.
were some of them. I don't know how they got in. Some of them looked like us. One of them looked like you.
It's all right. What's important is that you're safe. You said, Mom and I'm sorry. You said Dad and Cecilia. They went up to fight him off. Was anyone
Yeah.
else sent down here with you?
No, it's just me. It's nobody else.
All right. Well, you're safe now. With us.
Does he look injured in any way? Can I do
Um,
a check or something?
Yeah, go ahead and do. You can do a medicine check if you would like.
Seven.
There's no physical trauma. There's loads of mental trauma.
Yeah.
There's no physical trauma. He looks a little bit malnourished. There's some food locked in. You can smell food that has now gone bad down here with him. And you can see that he has maybe not been eating so well. But other than that, there's no signs of physical harm to him, though.
Okay. I'm gonna take out a ration and say, hey, bud, why don't you eat something? You look like you haven't been eating well.
It's all right. I'm not hungry.
Okay.
You should
I wanna-
keep your strength up.
I'll look and
Okay.
see how he looks and be like, Lucian, how long have you been down here?
Like a week and a half, maybe.
Brother, you need to eat. And then I'm gonna take the ration from Remy and like eat.
He kind of reluctantly takes it from you and nibbles on it.
And then I'll give him canteen and or water
Yeah.
skin or whatever the fuck it is.
And he just kind of nibbles on it and drinks sparingly.
Gotta keep our strength. We don't know what we might run into up there.
I don't want to go up there.
Well, you said no one else was sent down here. We've got to see if anyone else is still around.
Oh, we're all gone. Dad told me he'd come for me afterwards, but he never did. I know they're all dead.
We haven't seen yours father yet. He could still be alive.
He would have came. If he was alive, he would have came for me.
I'm gonna kind of like look back at Remy, just like I'm kind of lost.
Well, we can't stay down here. Let's come on, everybody get up and let's look around a little bit more. Just check down here. Sigmund and I'm sorry, is it Lucius or Lucian?
Lucian,
Sigmund and Lucian, if you need a minute, Jakar and I can take a look around.
you wanna do that, Lucian? Just rest for a minute.
I just want things to go back to normal.
I know. And then I'll turn to Remy and I'll kind of just like nod.
Yeah, I'm just gonna nod my head and kind of turn to Jakar and be like, "Can I give him one of these?" You know.
And then
And,
I'm alright on my way, dog.
I'm gonna start like walking with Lucian towards the like the tomb.
Okay. Where'd your cars going?
Oh, I don't know. I'm wanting to
which way did you
go to the tomb.
No, this is the tomb. Oh, then I don't want to go this way.
This is the way I was going to go as well.
Oh shit! I thought this was leading to the stairs. I was trying to go downstairs.
That would be back at the staircase y'all came down.
Oh shit!
I do think we should investigate this room. Does anything look out of sorts walking through here, or is it all?
No, it looks pretty
okay.
much the last time you'd seen it.
Okay.
Sigmund, your brother, everybody is now in this room.
All right, Dakar, let's check out the end of the hallway. I know we just walked all the way around in a circle, but I feel like we should check down here. It's a little bit confusing
to make
down here.
to make things super confusing, we're gonna use Lucius as Lucian's token for now.
Nice.
As we approach the tombs, I just want to start like reminiscing on like stories of our past lineage, the folks here in the tombs.
All right.
Funny stories and all that.
Right.
Anything-
Sigmund is no laughing matter. Remy and Dracar, as you get down to the end of this hallway here, you can hear faint whispers in your mind. Just let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out.
All right, I think everything's normal down here.
I want to resummon Belial.
Okay. It takes
I'm
10
not-
minutes.
Takes 10 minutes. I thought it took 10 gold.
It takes 10 gold and 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure.
It depends if mine was Rengo's is weird.
Maybe it
Takes
doesn't
1
take 10 minutes.
hour.
Oh, it takes 1 hour. It takes longer than 10 minutes.
No, wait. Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, you can walk and move around while you're summoning him.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of your brother. Just
Someone who still wants to hurt
the
me.
second that I said you could summon him in there, I was like, bro, like we fight demons for a living. Like I know what's gonna happen. But the intel, it was worth it.
here. I'm gonna take away my gold, but I'm gonna cast them at a later time. Since we have downtime, I'm gonna unattune from the mantle of spell resistance.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm gonna attune to the spell guard shield.
Wait, if now that lance, if you're wanting to use that lance, the lance takes
Nah, I
two
don't
hits.
care about the lance.
Okay.
I got both of them. I'm just saving them for a rainy day.
Okay.
All right, but I'm attuning to the spell guard shield. I'm just gonna chill here. And
Okay. Cool. Remy, are you doing anything in particular?
I mean, if Drakar's like doing stuff and not wanting to investigate downstairs, I guess I'll wait for everybody to proceed.
Okay.
After the last encounter, Remy doesn't feel comfortable proceeding alone.
Sigmund, you and your brother talk and reminisce over things and funny events that happen in your all's lives. And this is only making your brother more sad.
Fuck. Can I not make like some sort of charisma check to?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm trying to raise his spirits.
Yes, I know.
However, I am also. Sigmund's also in a like vulnerable state right now, so I think that it would be fair for some of how Lucian is, responding to me, that possibly some of those would be rolls against like my will as well.
All right, yeah.
So
I'll
whatever you want me
roll
to
against
roll.
Go ahead and you roll charisma check just to see how you're making Lucian feel.
Another natural 20, actually. for
Oh.
20
Wow,
for
the
24.
brotherly love is just radiating.
You immediately talk about that one time that he made your dad so proud because he killed his first demon. The one time he went out with you guys, and how your father would be expecting you guys to man up and go and find him right now, and figure this stuff out and avenge the family. And he is super amped now, and is like, it's like, I've been hiding this whole time. We should go. Get the gear. Go to combat. To war, my brother.
To war.
Whoa!
And also, during this time, I would have liked to have brought up. You said that some of them looked like us.
Yeah.
Were they shifters? Was it
I guess.
some sort of magic?
magic, maybe, I don't know, but they sounded like us. And then the one was you, and I remember Dad was leading me away, and then he stopped to talk to you for a minute, and then he changed rapidly and started attacking Father. And he told me to run.
And we ran into a few up there. They've been taken care of, but were they all Olje?
I think so.
OJ shapeshifters? Can I do like a history check or something? Or
Yeah.
do we know anything about this?
Sure, go for it.
'Cause Remy's had some dealings with OJ.
Remy wouldn't know yet, per se.
Is this, would you say history?
Yeah, but Remy wouldn't know this conversation quite yet.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just something that I would have brought up while I was, trying to
Right,
ease him.
right. Okay, let's ignore that roll then for now.
Very good.
Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else that I would try to. Nope. So, what's he look like? What kind of gear is he in? Does he have any weapons on him?
So you can see he's got like this kind of like short sword that is very pristine. And he's wearing like light leather armor.
Okay. He appears about as combat ready as I would think he should be.
As you expect your brother who does not do the fighting.
Yeah.
To be. Yeah.
Does the short sword +1 that I have seem better than his pristine short sword?
Immediately better.
Immediately?
Immediately better. That is an improvement.
Okay. Actually, wait. Let me look at this. Yeah, okay. Then as I can tell that he's getting, ready, like he's in a better mood, I'll kind of kneel down, open up my backpack, be like, here, this will be an upgrade for you. Just in case we get into any trouble up there.
What about my sword?
I don't know, use both. Keep it
Right.
for a rainy day. You need every
Okay.
edge you can get if things go awry.
All right. Thank you, brother.
All right, let's
Shall we-
meet
shall we
back up
move?
with the boys.
Very good.
See you back at Daddy.
All right. So Sigmund and his brother emerge from their catacombs here. The Tomb of the Fallen. Back out into the main hallway. We'll say that conversation probably went on for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. Drakar, that would have been not enough time to fully attune yet. If you would like to continue staying in attuning, I know he's gone. I'm assuming that he would.
How long did we determine short rests are? We could just take a short rest.
An hour.
You want to take a short rest?
Yeah, shall we just take a short rest here and just call that like their conversation happened during the short rest. Stay an extra
Sure.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. That'll help me as well.
Oh. We're not all dead.
Nice.
Thank God.
Get all my inspirations back. Cool. All right, I'm good to go.
I think that Jakar could actually. So. Pretty sure that Ringo may have actually been doing Find Familiar wrong.
Ooh.
Because.
You would
Actually-
be punished.
I don't know.
You will be punished, my dear boy.
I think that it's the like problem that I would have been doing would have only literally come up, I think, in the last session where the fucking machine killed him.
Cheater.
Yeah, because your familiar hasn't fallen. Very
Died.
much.
Yeah.
All right. Remy, are you doing anything special during this?
I will apply. I mean, I'll playing.
I'm back, sorry.
Healing
All
tune,
good.
my Song of Rest, to kind of keep everybody's spirits up a little bit. It's a little bit somber, but not like not overly so.
Yep.
I'm doing a short rest, Jared.
Oh, okay.
We just decided to make it a short rest instead.
And
of
you,
just waiting
what's
for
the
your
song
turn.
of whatever you do for the healing dice?
It adds an extra D6 healing whenever you heal with healing dice, not per dice, just a flat D6.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Plus a D6. I'm just gonna roll the D6. I got a 4.
All right, I'm almost at max.
Alright, I'm good.
Your car. So you kind of go off in your own little area to tune test stuff.
Mhm.
While you're over there, where you got stabbed by the lance, you feel your side kind of have this phantom pain to it.
Monka.
Sigmund, over with your brother, you feel the same kind of phantom pain. This ghost pain. It's not real, but
And had
you
had
just kind of.
had Remy and Drakkar explained that I
I think
had
rapidly
been
they were like,
stabbed?
you died.
You said you died, but yeah, you lost all memory of the encounter.
Mm. It might
Okay.
have come up in passing. I don't know if you would have really taken to that, but you can probably figure that maybe that's what would have caused that pain.
Okay.
I mean, you've been stabbed before.
We are going to be sitting here for a little bit if you want to ask about it.
Well, I figured that I would have been spending the time with my brother in the like.
Yeah, but I thought we had
graves.
said that was like 20 minutes, and then you come out and sit with us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Then
we are going to be here an hour.
yeah, if we feel the pain, then I'll kind of like grab at the area,
Mhm.
And then
I
does
guess, when
Drakar
he does
show
that,
any sign of?
Are screaming like a monkey. Ah! I'll grab my side like son of a bitch.
you have the spears that did it, right?
I have both of them.
I'm gonna turn to Dakar and be like, Dakar, see those wounds are still bothering you. Let me see one of those spears. I want to give it a good look over.
I hand him one of the spears.
And then I would like to do, I suppose, an Arcana check on it. We didn't. Did
You
we
have the
already inspect
identify
the spear?
wand, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do have the identify. Got it. We'll do that. Let me read that exactly. Yeah, cast identify without material components. Yeah, so I cast identify on this spear.
Very good. The spear is not just a spear, it's a lance. It is a little bit of a shorter lance, not like a full-size lance. And it bears the name Death Lance. This weapon not only does the piercing damage, but necrotic damage. And when it strikes an enemy below 0, they instantly die from an attack from this weapon. Knowing all of this about it, usually this weapon is found using the identify wand. This weapon's found like in the deep dark places of like pure evil, like in hells and in like the underdark. Not a typical weapon of the material plane.
This is a dark weapon. This is a death lance. Not typically found on the material plane. Any wound that is near fatal kills you instantly. So this is a dark weapon. Is there any inherent, like, I don't know that it has any like demon like spirit in it or anything. Like,
No. There's no
corrupt
like
you?
spirit
Okay.
in there. No.
Okay. Why would the old J have something like this? I mean,
Corrupt
they are
fucking
not
bastards.
exactly-
It's obvious
Yeah.
they're not all about fucking light.
Shocker, shocker. Who would have thought?
All right, well,
Clearly, the old J has some answering to do.
ready to head back up?
If you two are. Actually, there's another level down, no? Should we continue inspecting?
I'm gonna look towards Lucian, and you were the only one sent down, right?
I don't think there's anyone else down here. No.
Alright, it's your all's household. I'm gonna let you all lead the way. I'm here for whatever you need, though.
We'll clear the top. We may come back down if we don't find anyone.
From me.
So you head back up.
Yes.
No.
Very,
No.
No. very good.
Jakar stays in and steals all the gold from the tombs.
Nice.
Do you want to?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Do you
I'm
want to?
positive.
Yes. Do you?
Yes.
No.
I guess not.
I really want to. I can get some nice shit for that.
All right. Everybody returns back to the surface. Brother in tow.
All right.
Upon getting up top, your brother loses a lot of confidence again and begins kind of sniffling behind you. Just seeing his home destroyed.
I'm just gonna kind of nudge him and then kind of raise my shoulders, like, come on, like, fucking, we got this.
Yeah. He kind of tries to.
Just the gesture.
He kind of tries to toughen up, but he's pretty distraught.
Then I'll pat him on the back and start walking.
There's 2 Sigmunds. Holy shit.
Yeah, one of them is supposed to be his
I know.
his boy.
Um.
You don't have to move your tokens. Just tell me what you guys
Okay.
are doing.
I'm gonna
I'm just
start
following.
making my way towards the main area where Cecilia was,
Okay.
and
Your brother sees your dead sister. and he-
yeah, on the approach, I'm gonna like put my hand on his shoulder and kind of like just tighten my grip just slightly
Yeah.
on the approach to like kind of brace him, I guess.
Yeah. He gets there inside with you, sees your dead sister, and falls to his knees, sobbing. She bullied me all the time, but it's my sister Cecilia. Oh, she's dead. I could have saved them, maybe. Probably not, but it matters not.
Didn't I like take her like
They're all gone.
necklace or something?
I believe so.
All right, I'll have my hand on his shoulder, and I'll pull out the necklace, grab his hand, and kind of like place it in his hand.
Why would I want this?
To remember by.
Oh, she is gone.
It's important to have keepsakes.
I understand. But I do not want this. Take it back. Take it from me.
I'll reluctantly take it back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like try to like nudge him to like lift him up and like. All right, let's go. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Remy and Drakkar and be like, "Whereabouts had y'all already been?"
Can I move my token somewhere for recollection's sake?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to not move your token. I'm just saying you don't have
That's
to.
his mom, right?
Yeah, that's mom.
Yeah, I went in there. I saw her dead as hell.
Yeah, she's
I remember
super
that.
dead. Sigmund's
Ah.
mommy is no more.
What
The
room
milk
is
has
this?
run dry.
Jesus, what room is this?
That was kind of like a little bit like a meeting area / like study. That was where you guys met his father, and kind of discussed your plans on how you were going to stop all the bad things from happening in the world.
Sigmund, I think I saw your mom in the study / meeting area where I went through before the people came.
Yeah, that's where she fell. I watched it happen. Sigmund, don't look at her. She's horrible.
Okay. And
he begins bawling his eyes out again.
I'm just gonna have my hand on his shoulder the whole time. And you, Remy?
I investigated this room down here to the south, and
It was like blown open, and the ant was like crushed and killed it really hard.
the walls had been blown apart, and I believe your aunt was in there, dead.
Oh no. She was so. She lived a great life. She was old, but a nice lady.
All right. Well, we should continue upstairs then. Just in case there's any more of these fuckers, because I'm assuming we're close to their corpses now.
Yep.
Get the ready. Then I'm gonna start making my way up.
You make your way upstairs to like more of the living quarters of your manor, and there's a few dead bodies of just kind of random guards kind of laid around. But also like every room has been kind of like ransacked. There's papers everywhere. Items have been stolen. The entire place has been turned upside down. As it looks like the ones who broke in here have just gone through and taken everything of value, everything they deemed important at the time.
Okay. I'm looking for any signs of the only people that could still be here and living. So
You don't see any sign of life.
um okay, I would like check the rooms in order of where I think that Dad would be.
You don't find your father.
And so moving through the rooms, no sign of Dad. Any sign of let me think. Where's this guy? Was Marcellus here?
Marcellus.
I think maybe he was Western chapter, actually.
I believe so.
Okay. Christoph.
Mm-mm.
No sign of he would have been here, but no sign.
Nope.
Okay. Then, and is this of the whole upstairs?
Yep.
Can I roll like investigation to see if I find any like items or like things that would have related to like Dad would have carried on him, Christoph would have carried
Sure.
on him? 22.
You don't see any like item specific that somebody would have carried. But just kind of looking around the place, it looks like there wasn't really a whole lot of fighting that happened up here. It looks more like most of the fighting probably happened outside on the lower level. And then they came up here afterwards and just kind of unopposed went through everything up here.
Okay. Okay. Then after we've searched like the last room up there, just gonna be like, fuck. No son of Dad. No son of Christoph. All right, let's head back down.
So, just so Jakar and I know, how many people are we looking for here?
Well, assuming that Mother and Aunt Beatrice have passed, then Dad and Christoph are all that's left.
Okay.
Then
I will just continue being here if you need me.
going down. Going down.
You guys go back to where you guys were, near the dead Inquisitors, your dead sister, and you're back in this main area here.
I want to do a full sweep of the interior grounds, basically.
Okay. Just go ahead and do like a perception investigation check.
Did we did do like a full inspection of the bodies of the Inquisitors, right? Like we didn't find like any
Yeah,
orders or anything on them, did we?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just assist with your perception check. I'll just do one of my own.
17.
17. You look through everywhere, and you notice that while a lot of the fighting went down in this area, the only place that they seem to have spent a lot of time was over here in this meeting area where you guys had talked to Sigmund's father before. That seems the most kind of gone through area, specifically like where drawers have been pulled out, paperwork's everywhere. Um, while a lot of the fighting happened just in random parts, after the fighting, it looks like that's where the intruders spent most of their time.
And so, in the full sweep of the grounds, of at least the interior grounds,
You don't find anybody alive or anything, or any signs of.
Dad or Kristoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
In the full sweep, I assume that I would come across my Aunt Beatrice.
Yep.
So, you said that she's basically been crushed.
Yeah.
Is her body intact?
Mostly.
Okay. Well, if her eyes are open, I'll shut those.
All right.
And who found the blacksmith? Didn't we all come across the blacksmith?
Yep.
And where was his body?
Out in the courtyard,
Okay.
Yeah, at the front
Right
of
by the-
courtyard.
right by the tunnel. Going
Okay.
down.
And then whenever I come across Mom's corpse, how is that looking?
It looks like she'd been stabbed quite a few times. And just kind of died of those injuries.
Okay. Then I'll kind of kneel at her side and try to keep it together. And
Yep.
if her eyes are open, kind of sweep over those,
Mm-hmm.
stand up, and there's no sign of Dad have like any of his items or anything other. I mean, obviously it's the study, but
Yeah.
things that he kept on. him.
So when you get here, that's when you notice a lot of stuff has been kind of gone through. You notice that a lot of your father's paperwork and kind of documents he kept hidden away are out and about with like pages ripped out of journals and things like that. And certain items are missing. Small
Neat.
artifacts that were maybe on display.
Is there any like correlation between things that I notice are missing?
Most of it has to do with business that you guys conducted. As far as, you guys are monster hunters, so most of it has to do with information about your all's dealings with that, or items that you've got from that.
And so I guess you need you to say like for Sigmund, I guess. Would it make sense for me to like check outside the grounds?
If you want to, if you think that's Sigmund believes.
Is there
that there's
anything
something-
like so there's the building, but then
Yes.
isn't there also and there's a gate at the front, but is
Right.
there like a fenced area surrounding or
Yeah, there's like kind of like a fenced area with like a couple like, people that maybe worked on the manor, like quarters, small huts and things.
okay. Then that's where I'm gonna go next is the
Cool.
within
check the
fence
grounds.
outside, yeah.
You find more bodies. You find bodies of people that lived and worked on the grounds. The fence is destroyed in several parts. a bunch of the huts are kind of burned out, but you don't find anything important going through all of this.
Okay. Then I guess looking over the grounds, circle back to the courtyard. Kind of just be resting there and be like, well, no sign of father, no sign of Christoph, and no telling where they could be. There's no traces of if they were taken or. And then I'm gonna start making my way towards the. I guess I need knowledge before I make this decision. The tombs. Were there any pre-made tombs?
Yeah, you guys would have had like kind of like spaces for your family when they would have, bowed out.
Okay, and
You have your own tomb,
okay.
that kind of thing.
Then I'm going to make my way in and then towards my mom.
Yep.
I'm gonna lift her up.
Mhm.
And start making my way back through the foyer. And whenever I do this,
Yeah.
we would have been sitting in the courtyard, and I would have said the bit about not knowing where they are, and then silently I'm gonna start walking into the study. Is anyone following, or is everyone hanging in the yard?
As I see what you're doing, I guess I'll ask. Would you like me to get your aunt, or would you like to do it yourself? I understand either way.
I'll do it myself.
Understood.
And I'm gonna.
I'll just be, somber and kind of reverent.
Walk back through the courtyard, down into the keep. Slowly lay mom down, push open the tomb, ease her in.
Very well. I'm assuming you're going to do the same thing for your aunt and your sister.
Yeah.
So Sigmund's doing this. Your brother doesn't help. He just kind of sits against like a statue outside in the courtyard. Remy, Drakar, you guys doing anything particular? Just kind of waiting idly as this happens.
I'm just chilling.
Can I do like a history check if I know any like traditional elven funeral or honoring the dead kind of somber songs?
Sure.
Or okay. Oops. 16.
Yeah, man, you got some funeral songs in there. You freshened up recently
Okay. And then
for Drakar's father's funeral.
Yeah. Very softly and, respectfully, I'm
Give me that performance roll.
playing that. Modified 20.
Cool. You play well. Eventually, Sigmund's bro stops crying and just kind of silently mourns everything that's going on.
I don't know who Fortuitous Martin is, but they're at least getting a taste of it.
Very good. So, as you're playing your music, Sigmund continues just kind of doing this. It'll probably take you about an hour or so to kind of appropriately do everything if you did it hastily but appropriately.
Does Miles have? He wouldn't. I don't imagine.
No, this is for Belmont's.
Yeah.
In particular, yeah.
Okay. Then after I've played the Belmonts to rest, I'm gonna go into like the blacksmith's area.
Yeah.
And grab a shovel.
Right.
or two, if
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Your brother
out
sees
to the.
you head that way, and he follows you. And just kind of. Miles was my teacher. I will take care of this one.
How old is Lucian again?
Like 18. In human years.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hand, and then
No, this is between me and my soul. Let me do this.
all right, and then I'll put one of the shovels back, and hand him the other.
You see he grabs the shovel and like under one arm and then begins he's just dragging Miles out of the courtyard and just kind of out in front. He picks a spot seemingly random to you, but just a spot out in the middle of the field, and kind of digs a grave for Miles and kind of wraps Miles in like some linen that he's found and dumps him down in the grave, covers it, comes back inside and grabs some blacksmith tools and kind of lays them out over top of the freshly dug up dirt, and just kind of lays it there, has a little somber moment to himself, gets up and walks back towards you. It is done.
Very good.
What will we do now, brother? Everyone is gone. And I want revenge.
Alright. We'll figure it out.
Do you know anything, any ideas at all? Perhaps where they are? The ones who did this?
The ones who did this are in the fucking common area.
It wasn't just them. It was more. You fool.
Hey, who you calling a fucking fool here?
You are a fool.
Please.
You're not taking any of this seriously. Don't you have anybody you love or care about?
Yeah, I fucking killed my own dad, you son of a bitch.
Whoa, that's
I'm
kinda
gonna
hardcore.
if Drakkar starts getting heated with Lucian, then I'm gonna step in between them.
Yeah, I'm actively trying to calm the car down.
I'm not angry. The car is he's mildly angry. He's just raising his voice.
I'm gonna try and tough up in front of towards Drakkar, and then regardless of the response that I'm getting from Drakkar, I'm gonna turn back to Lucian, and I'll be like, Lucian, did you see any of the members of anything? I don't know, any identifiers or anything that could be any sort of lead?
Well, I did see when I saw, remember saying that I seen you, but it wasn't really you. I figured that I did see two of your friends alongside you.
Did they look like us?
Oh, no, the one was the lion one, and the other one was the much more, the one with the gray hair. It looks like he put on a lot of weight.
Hmm.
Wait, how does this
They changed
how does this
as well.
timeline work out with what was it Ash River where we ended up leaving him?
Yes.
Yeah.
We left both of them in Ash River.
Oh my fucking god. Do you know if had you seen uh had you seen Uncle Samir come through at all?
No. No, I haven't seen him for a long time.
Couldn't have been Hamza and Lucius. Not actually. Right?
I don't know.
If there was one that looked like me, then what are the odds that they were just shifted as well?
Now Remy wants to do like a Arcana / history check on the shape shifting ability.
Okay.
$16.
I mean, you know of creatures like doppelgangers, you know of different illusionist spells, disguise kits. I mean, something to be very convincing would probably have to be some very intense magic. But it's very
But
possible.
any technique in particular that I know the old J is known for using, or
No, not in particular.
okay, could have been
Your experience with Old J
Magic.
isn't that deep, shall we say. So you wouldn't really know of any kind of typical things they would do besides like the normal guards and stuff that you had encountered before.
yeah. Okay.
I was running, so I didn't see what happened with, well, your friends, if they were your friends. But I did see you change.
Change to who? Just
You
Did
were
it
the
look
one
like
that
a-
stabbed Mom. And after you started attacking, it wasn't you and someone I've never seen before.
they appear to just be in typical LJ uniform, or
Sort of.
Human or an elf or
He was a human. A man. He had he had black hair. It was very short. Um, no no facial hair, very clean shaven. Um, and he his um his uniform looked a bit different. More prestigious in some way. Maybe the leader of the attack. I'm not sure. That was really all I can recall. I ran as fast as I could. His father asked me. It is
understandable.
all I'm good at, isn't it? Running away from my problems.
You have other talents in combat. His work.
Remy's right.
How can you say that? I let mom die and sister die. And God knows what happened to father while I ran. I should have died with him.
And what good would that have done? Think of all the good you can do now. You're helping us. You're putting your family to rest.
Everyone's gone.
Now you have the opportunity to avenge them.
Everyone's not gone.
And what will that get me afterwards? They'll still be dead.
But you still have Sigmund. And who knows? Your family has another chapter, right? So you still have family out there.
We don't see them very often.
Who knows? I mean, how far away is this other chapter? I mean, we may want to try and check on them. They could be next.
Across the Dune Sea.
Did they give
They're out
any
west.
indication that they were going to seek out the rest of you? I mean,
I
I would
ran.
imagine they would be.
I ran.
The guy saying like that's the last of the Belmont. Oh no, that happened as he was about to stab me, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
he
wouldn't
did
have
say
memory
that.
of that. I wouldn't have memory of it though.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, if the LJ's done this, I don't know how we're supposed to.
Do you have any way that you communicate with the rest of your family in the other chapter, or just
Uh,
the old-fashioned way?
Ryan and I haven't worked that out. I don't know if that would be a thing or not.
Okay.
It was kind of like the old-fashioned way, bro.
Yeah.
F. Well, we didn't talk much, for a good reason. It's typically old-fashioned, so took some time to reach out.
Were they as big of an outfit as this location?
Yeah, they were pretty large. They were equally as large, at least.
Hi.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. They are closer to the OJ seat of power. I mean, I don't want to say the worst, but if they reached out here, then they could have attacked there as well. I don't know. I'll let you all make this call.
It's hard to say. I'm curious at this moment where Samir is. He was so close to here last we saw him. He's only in Ash River.
This is true. What did he say? What he was going to be doing while we went? I don't even remember where we
If
were.
you remember, he was staying behind to kind of take care of.
What's her
He
name?
wanted to go rescue his lady, his lover, and take care of his friends because one of his friends did die in that mine shaft. So he's gonna go take care of that, rescue his lady, and
Okay.
kind of
And
sort his stuff out.
that's been how long ago now?
Oh, like several weeks, like basically a month, because you guys spent like betterment of a month inside the
Hey.
Yeah,
Faye.
three weeks, and then we were in Misty Creek for what, a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Sigmund just silently gets mad about that. Those damn keys in that fireplace again.
The Avatars are fucking biggest problem that's ever been presented to me, and now the LJ's gone and fucked it all up.
Well, I don't know. With this dark weaponry that they have, maybe old J and the avatars could be one and the same. Who knows?
I I don't see how that would be. They are the enemies of each other.
Yes, but I don't know.
Had a run
They could
in.
be being manipulated.
So, real quick, I guess. Lucian, to our knowledge, hasn't been informed of the avatars, has he?
Lucian, your brother?
Yes.
He kind of has like some knowledge of the ongoings of like what's happening as far as Old J and like the history. He knows that Old J kind of fought. You guys fought alongside Old J. You guys would have known about Old J. Maybe not the avatars per se, but just kind of hearing that, and he picked up on some context clues over time and kind of put things together.
Okay.
So he doesn't really know anything about the avatars, but like it's not necessarily the first time he's heard that name.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, as he says, that it wouldn't make sense. Well, before we made our way here, we were down in Misty Creek to take care of one of these avatars, and they had made mention that I'm sorry, didn't they basically say that? Did they say that the Olje was like in cahoots with them, or was that like something that we kind of picked up on?
They didn't say anything about being in cahoots with LJ. No.
How did we come to the idea that the Olje was like? Didn't we put context clues together to determine that the Olje and the avatars?
So in history, you knew that they had summoned the avatars a long, long time ago, by making a deal with the devil, kind of thing. And then afterwards, they needed to get rid of them because the the old king had died or the head of Old J, and like the old king had died, so they began their quest to quell them and put them away in several tombs. Which is where the Belmonts came in and kind of helped with that because that was their specialty. And then afterwards, they try to cover everything up, which means kind of keeping the Belmonts away and out of public eye. So you knew that part of it. If you're talking about when you talk to Paramali, the only thing he said to you about Old J and your family was he just brought up the fact that your family was dead, basically, and talked about how you didn't know, and because you hadn't made mention of working alongside them, I think, or something along those lines. But he didn't never say anything about them working together.
Okay. Well, I don't know if they're working towards the same goal or not, but
Yeah, I mean, it is only speculation on my part. But I do think it's a little too convenient how often they seem to be causing us problems. Considering our primary goal.
having a run-in with death is a bit worrying. And seeing what they've done to my family is equally worrying. It makes me worry whether or not we are suited to
I think it's a
handle
bit too
this
late to be
alone.
questioning that now. Well, certainly not alone. I think we need some time to regroup, figure out our next move. Because clearly we are a step behind.
The only people I know to go to are, well, Dad, if he's alive somewhere out there. God, what I imagine would be closer to home. Samir. Apart from that, there's the Western chapter, but surely they'd pull through if they're still around.
I think we should make it a point to gather as many allies as possible. I don't think the three of us alone are going to be able to take on, like you said. So I think we should weigh our options and decide if we're going to look for your uncle or maybe investigate the next chapter. the other chapter.
Oh,
Jakar, what do you think?
Um, to be honest, I think I agree with Remy.
Is there anything here that we should, I don't know, take with us that could help us on our journey? I mean, I don't know a lot about your family, but I know you are, a long line of monster hunters. I don't know if there's any artifacts in particular that you are aware of, or things of that nature.
Ryan, would there be shit in the keep?
I mean, yeah, there's like all kinds of artifacts and stuff. Eons of monster hunting has happened here, so there's all kinds of scrolls, weapons, materials.
What time is it?
You guys had set off in the morning, instantly teleported over here, spent a couple hours. It's probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Okay. I'm gonna in the courtyard. So as he says that, I'll kind of turn back and look at the. How fucked up is the place? Like, there's a hole blown in the wall. I did a full sweep of the grounds. So like, there's a hole blown in the wall over there.
Yeah.
There, and what else? What kind of other damage? There's bodies.
Like, it's burning like in certain parts of it and smoldering in certain parts of it. There's some structural damage just kind of all throughout. A lot of the interior's been ransacked. Things have been stolen. Other than that, I mean, the stone structure of it, besides that one part where your aunt is sound. But most of like the furniture and stuff's been demolished. A lot of like the decorative pieces are destroyed, but besides that one part over in that corner, the actual stonework of the structure is pretty sound.
Is there in the tomb, in the like where the tombs are, there is a tomb basically filled with gold, but is that the Belmont hoard per se?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
That one's not like a memorial type. That is just
Yeah, it's kind of just where you guys can store.
Are there banks? Do we have an account?
No, you guys don't really have an account anywhere. You guys keep your all's treasures and money to yourself.
Okay, and it would be in that tomb.
It would be down in that tomb or in just around in your keep and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Looking around at the damage, I'll be like, well, this is easily the worst shape that I've ever seen home. But at the moment, I would say that the keep beneath is much safer than up here, so Lucian, go grab whatever necessities you think there are up here, and I think we should stay in the hold or at least call the hold home for a while until we can get things sorted out up top. Remy, Drakar, I mean, this has been home base for me, so
Absolutely.
everything's a bit.
Go ahead.
Everything's, torn up here, and unless Dad comes back, I mean, I don't think that anything else that's lying around is is going to be missed. So I'm going to grab some of my things, grab some rations, grab some supplies, bring them down into the keep. There's some things down there for storage, but there's plenty of everyday use items that we keep up here. So I'm going to go scrounge some up and take it down.
All right. I will do some looking around for myself as well, I suppose. I will ask permission before I take anything, though. I understand this is, your family's history and all.
So would there be like supply, like a supply storage in the hold, or would that primarily have been like all of the
like more simple weapons and stuff would be kind of out in the hold, but like down in the actual keep, like underground,
yeah,
is where more of your specialty items would be.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the necessities of living, like clothes and food and
most of that would be up above ground,
oils and all that stuff.
But a lot of that's gone
for torches and everything.
And been ransacked. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm wanting to get like that kind of stuff from up here.
Okay.
I want to make it to where, like, in a pinch, we can go into the keep and that be like a safe place where we have the supplies necessary to live.
You kind of go through the entire grounds and gather up everything that you can, and you're able to find enough like long-term food that like won't, not perishables and things like that, and other living supplies that you feel like if you wanted to enclose yourself in there and hide away, you could probably do it for a couple weeks if you ration everything properly.
Okay. And about how long would that have taken?
To do that through like the entire ground and grab everything, probably a couple of hours.
Okay.
And to move it all, about a couple of hours.
Are Remy Dracar, or what are Remy Dracar and Lucian doing?
I suppose I will investigate down in the hold and be looking for helpful artifacts and such.
All right.
I'll do the same.
In that case, why don't you guys? We're gonna do some rolls here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and we'll start with Remy. Go ahead and give me Give me 2 D20 rolls and then give me the total.
22.
22. Just a moment. $22. All right. Give me another D20.
Nine.
9. All right. You kind of look around, and the first thing that catches your eye is this sword that is like on a pedestal that you see on display, basically, like right when you walk in. And the reason it catches your eye is it like has this very bright red sheen to it, and it looks extremely ancient and otherworldly. It has some kind of something draws you to it in particular. Um, you look at it for quite a while, and you're not sure if this is a weapon that you would yield. It is a longsword. But something that draws you to it, and it looks extremely, extremely expensive. And extremely, extremely rare.
If they're down there during this
Yeah.
time while I'm making multiple trips down and up, then like if I like seeing them peruse down there, one of the trips down, I'm gonna be like, careful what you go touching down here.
Yeah.
Remy, use that wand before you go grabbing anything, because
I had plenty.
we deal with some evil shit, and we keep it here for safekeeping.
Yes, I will be careful.
Where's Lucian during all this?
Lucian's just kind of going through the blacksmith shop and just kind of going through tools and getting some stuff together for himself.
We might have found something odd.
I will use a charge of the wand to identify this blade.
This blade is it is sentient, and it's named after the sentient that's inside it. Nepenthe. It is extremely evil. And do you speak Elvish?
No.
Well, it is just mumbling to you now in Elvish, now that you've kind of like can hear it. You don't know what it says. But basically what you know about this, it's in its lifetime, the sword was used to behead like hundreds of people. It is extremely evil. Being evil though, it does really well against undead and fiends, but it requires attunement by a paladin.
By a paladin specifically.
Yeah.
Zakar, this one here, I do not think any one of us could use. It's an ancient evil blade, but I believe only those followers of the light can wield it. The paladins.
Unfortunate.
Zakar, give me. You were wanting to look around, correct?
Yeah.
Give me 2d20 rolls.
I got an 11. Wow, that's horrible.
And 11. All right.
11
Give
out of
me-
40.
Roll another d20.
Okay. And 6. Shitting the bed on the loot rolls, boys. Goddamn.
No.
I know.
For some reason, what catches your eye is this odd jar of dust.
Not an odd jar of dust.
That's it? Just a jar of dust?
Oh,
The reason it catches your-
Oh, got a jar of tit.
The reason it catches your eye is behind it is this grandiose mural of this giant battle with this giant pit fiend, and you can see that this dust is being thrown in the mural.
Remy, get over here. This is one you might fucking like. I don't know why. I keep staring at it.
So I'm drawn to an ancient sword, and you're drawn to a jar of dust.
It's
I
not
feel
the
like this
dust.
is a bit of
It's the dude. It's the pit fiend throwing the dust.
No, somebody's
nice.
throwing it at the pit fiend.
Ah, that's yeah. Sorry, my eyes a little bad today.
I'm just gonna hit it with an old-fashioned Arcana check.
All right.
It's just a fucking jar of dust. You gotta be kidding.
Are you gonna, hey, Jakar, help me look at this thing?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, alright.
All right, an 18. An 18.
An 18. Dude, this. So you look at it, and at first it really does look like a normal jar of dust. But you realize that this dust has been enchanted with some kind of extraness to it. This is no ordinary dust. This is dust of dryness.
This is some extra dusty dust.
It works exactly.
Dust of dryness, yes.
Dust of dryness. The small packet contains 1d6 plus 4 inches of dust.
4 pinches.
Pinches.
I'm reading it right now.
You can use this dust to sprinkle it over water. The dust turns a cube of water 15 feet on a side into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is negligible. Someone can use the action to smash a pellet against a hard surface, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water the dust absorbed. Doing so ends the pellet's magic. An elemental composed mostly of water that is exposed to a pinch. Excuse me. Must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, taking 10d6 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. And that is the dust of dryness.
That's dope. Wait, so that's like 10. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but like specifically to water
Yeah.
based enemies.
Yeah. We're professionals.
That'll be good when I summon the water elementals again.
Gotta have the right tool for the right job.
Sigmund, you walk by and you see this, and you know this story is a story very old. Basically, this person, the dust that is already in pellet form, they took it through it, and it caused the pellets to shatter, release the water, and it negated a lot of the fire damage in the battle, and allowed your great grandfather to beat this pit fiend in one-on-one combat and banish its soul even further into the Nine Hells.
Yeah. Then as I'm fucking carrying shit walking by, I'll be like, "Oh, that's one hell of a story there, boys."
I bet.
Know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Some dust.
It's a fucking dust.
That's no regular dust. It's the dust of dryness. My great grandfather, he only was able to beat that pit fiend because of the water that dust stored.
Mm.
Bloody legends.
That's-
And then I'll keep
That's
walking.
All right. Remy, would you like to look for another item?
That's crazy.
I would like to search for another item.
Give me 2 d20 rolls.
Is the,
Next thing I'm gonna find is the rock
high-
of rockiness.
does
You
the
don't want to
higher
find the rock of
number,
rockiness in here.
particularly matter?
Don't wanna find
towards
that.
This is just a number, sir.
The list, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you got the fucking actual rock that can mock a trophy.
7.
Yeah, don't want to find that.
7.
Lucky number 7.
Why don't
Wait.
you roll me another d20?
What'd you say that sword was?
Another 7. It's 777, baby.
Nepenthe.
How you spell that?
Nepenthe, I think is what it was.
Cool. So you look and you see what appears to be, off appearance, a dragon's claw covered in a coat of molten silver. And it has like a worm dragon rune that like inside of it.
Fucking sick. I'm gonna Arcana check it.
All right.
Fucking sick.
10.
10. You know this item has some sort of. It's not just a display item. It has some magical properties to it.
Okay, I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna use to charge the wand on it.
Okay.
Identify that shit for real.
This is Claw of the Worm Rune. It's a wondrous item. Rare. Requires attunement. As described, the description remains. But the claw has the following properties. Worm Slayer. As an action, you can point the claw at a dragon within 30 feet of you. The dragon must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or gain vulnerability to all damage types until the end of your next turn. This property can be used 3 times. The claw regains all expended charges the next dawn. Worm Shield. While the claw is displayed on your person, you have resistance to the damage caused by any dragon's breath weapon. Worm Ward. You can transfer the claw's magic to a place by tracing the worm rune on the ground with your finger. The point where you trace becomes the center of a spherical area of magic that has a 100-foot radius and is fixed to that place. The transfer takes 8 hours that requires the claw to be within 5 feet of you. At the end, the claw is destroyed. The area gains the following property. While in the 100-foot radius sphere, any dragon has disadvantage on saving throws and can have a flying speed no higher than 10 feet.
Very nice. I'm gonna scoop that one up.
Very good. Jakar, would you like to search for another
What's
magic?
what was the name of that? It's like rune.
Claw
Claw
of
of the Worm
Worm
Rune.
Rune.
Yes, I would like to find another artifact.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d20s.
20.
20. Roll another d20.
5.
Jakar, you've been drawn to some very weird things. You pass all these shiny weapons and you think, in a place like this, it must just be... There must be something hidden, is none of the stuff on display. So you go to a bookshelf and you pull out a book. And you see this manual, this transcript, this journal. And you can see on the front a man doing various drawings of a man doing various like calisthenic and aerobic exercises on it.
What the fuck?
Does the book have a title on it?
Manual of Quickness of Action.
That's a good one. I don't know how good it is for any of the people in this party, but
The manual of quickness of action.
You don't really know what it does, but you see that title on there.
that's... Oh, never mind.
I dropped a screw in the carpet underneath me. I'm sure I'll find that later in a fun way.
Nice. Vacuum. Bye bye.
Or just, my feet.
Seems like a pretty good item if you know what it does.
I could use a bump in the. Well, I don't know what it does. Jared knows what it does. Jakara does.
I am walking by with my new claw rune and see Jakar looking at this book, and I'm like, "Ooh, what you got there, Jakar?" I'm gonna.
I got a book of quickness of
You
action.
can do an arcane trick if you want.
I'm doing
Oh yeah,
Arcana
let's check
check.
it out. And then I'm gonna help him do an Arcana check. So hit that shit with advantage, homie.
At a 19.
Did you know exactly what this book does? After looking at it for a while. After looking at it for a while and pondering over it, you flip the next page and it's got complete instructions on what you need to do with this book.
Instructions
And how you
and
can utilize
results.
Yes.
And how you can return it if the results don't meet expectations.
Correct. So you know everything there is to know about this book now.
Damn. That's incredible.
Knowledge.
Nah,
Knowledge.
I can get a Lamborghini with this.
All right, Remy, I will allow you to do one more check before Sigmund is finished doing
Absolutely incredible.
his things.
24.
24. All right, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Four.
You see a delicate silver chain that has a brilliantly cut black gem pendant inside of it. You being a fan of nice art, you notice this, and it seems very beautiful. You don't know what it does. It's hung around the neck of a statue.
I don't just want to run up and grab it. So I'll use my last charge of the Adventurer's Wand today on it.
It is a parrot of proof against poison. While wearing it, while wearing it, poisons have no effect on you. You are immune to the poison condition and have immunity to poison damage.
Well, that seems pretty good. Does it require attunement?
It does not.
Oh, very nice. I will. I'll take that. Harriet.
Jakar, would you like one more? Search for
Fuck
magical
yeah.
item? All right.
2d20s?
Yes.
Oh, a 35.
Another d20.
10.
Jakar, you see a stone.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You see a stone. It appears to be a luck stone.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is it.
Wow, that's incredible. You said a luck stone?
Yep.
After receiving my amazing and beautiful necklace, I walk over and look at Jakar's rock. Like, Jakar,
You are.
you seem to be fascinated by the most mundane objects in this, tomb of wondrous artifacts.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Of all the things that can be in this damn fucking decrepit crypt, I find the fucking worst thing.
Do you want to take it?
Can I don't know. I took the other two things. I guess I should take this one, but I don't know.
What is it? Do you know what it is?
It's just a fucking rock.
Okay, why are you taking just a rock?
I don't know.
Let me see it. I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it, without Drakar's help, because he's not helpful at this rock.
It's just a fucking rock. Disadvantage. Impose disadvantage on the Arcana check.
I got a 14.
It looks like a stone of good luck. A luck stone.
Oh, looks lucky. I don't know. Take it with you. You might bring you good luck. I don't know. The lucky rock. I've heard of it.
Alright. I'll take it.
I'll keep my cool amulet and ancient dragon rune. You enjoy your rock.
Yeah.
It requires attunement, but
The rock does.
mm-hmm.
But do I know that, or are you just saying that?
No, it does. if you want to use it.
I mean,
it's a real magical item.
if something doesn't require it, no, I guess not. Okay.
But do we understand that we need to attune to this rock, or do we just think it's a rock?
You know it is a stone of good luck. That is a magical item.
Oh, I do know that. Okay.
It's not like Harry's pet rock. Like it's a legit.
Okay. I didn't know by the way you were saying it. I thought you were just saying like
No.
it's a pretty lucky looking rock. Okay. But we don't know what it does.
No, you pretty much know.
Oh, what does it do?
Pretty much.
While it's on you, you gain a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws. But you have to attune to it.
No, yeah. Drakar, I mean this rock's pretty cool. I don't know, attune to it and feel like you'll benefit from it in combat, you know?
Well, see, I already got quite a few items that I need.
Oh, are you already attuned to?
Yeah, that fucking machine. It's like it's becoming a burden nowadays, but I still love it.
By the way, when you went down, you lost all your stuff.
What do you mean I lost all my stuff?
Like your rolls that you had done previously.
Oh shit! That means I can do 4 more.
Before we do that, though, Sigmund,
I won't do any right now.
I will let you make rolls for a magical item.
Okay. So I'm assuming that it would have taken like how much, like an hour and a half
Yeah,
to like
we'll say
get all
an
this
hour
shit
and a
down
half.
there.
Yep. I'm gonna let you make one roll as they have done. Except being a person of here, you will know everything about the item that you roll. So you won't have to do any magical guessing. Identify.
Okay.
And if you do not like the item, I'll let you do it one more time, and the same rules will apply.
Okay.
If you want, try to be nice to you.
17 and 16.
Okay. Just a moment. Sigmund, this is the Stone of Historical Knowledge.
Say, man, what's up with your family keeping fucking rocks around here?
It is the Ioun stone named after the god of knowledge. Basically, when you use an action to toss one of these stones into the air, the stone orbits your head at a distance of 1d3 feet and confers a benefit to you. Thereafter, another creature must use an action to grasp or net the stone to separate it with you. Either making a successful attack roll against an AC of 24 or successful of DC 24 dexterity acrobatics check. You can use an action to seize the stone. You can use an action to seize and stow the stone, ending its effect. The stone has AC of 24, 10 hit points, and resistance to all damage. It is considered to be an object that is being worn while it orbits your head. What this stone does is you gain proficiency in history skill, or a +1 bonus to checks with that skill if already proficient, while the stone is polished and orbits your head. It requires attunement. Would you like to find another item?
Well, so here's my plan. Is that I brought all these things down here, and then we're gonna I'm gonna run this by Remy, Drakar, and Lucian.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Fucking camp out down here for the night.
Okay.
And so no. Right now, I won't look for anything else.
Okay.
Where have I put all this stuff down there?
Where would you like to put it?
I mean, I don't know what all the rooms are, really. There's a hall, there's the
Yeah.
tomb room, there's...
There's the hall, there's the tomb room, there's a bunch of tiny like offices and closets and storage places. There's the big grandiose library of books and knowledge and items and artifacts.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna put all this stuff like a storage room, and then like I assume I would have gotten like a few like like bed rolls or mattresses or cots or something, and I'll
Right.
set those up in a few of the like side rooms. That I don't know what purpose those side rooms would have had. Just fucking.
Yeah.
I'm setting up like 4 or 5 rooms, and then I'm
Okay.
setting up like a general storage room.
Okay. Very good. You do that. Make it so.
And then I will convene with the boys in the library artifact style room. I will see the stone, and then what time is it at this point?
About 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. And where's Lucian?
Lucian was at the blacksmith's area going through that.
Has he not come down?
Would you have told him to come down eventually?
Yeah, like with my last rundown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like-
then he would have followed you down.
Okay. Then I guess as I come into the library artifact room, I will notice the history stone and what are Remy and Drakar doing? Are you admiring your new jar of dirt and your rock and your stylish
Yeah, I mean-
necklace? And are you guys just at a table talking about these items? Or what?
Pretty much.
Fucking
I'm
unpaid.
gonna be, just setting up, for the evening, I guess, if we've decided we're staying down here.
Well, we haven't. I don't guess we necessarily have. I was going to propose that. And I walk up and, well, lads, what we come up with? You I didn't see you take the jar of dust.
Nah, I didn't. I don't think it'll be that useful for me.
What did we come up with then?
You got a rock.
No, I got a rock.
Do I recognize the rock?
Yes, and somewhere inside this facility in here, there is several lucks of stones of luck, however you want to say it. But you know that in a certain area there is a stone of ill luck, which is looks exactly like a stone of luck, but it has the opposite effect and more so, where it basically just is a detriment to whoever attunes to it.
Okay.
You're not sure which they look exactly like, so you're not sure which one this is.
Oh, all right. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that from?
Right over there. I'm gonna point to wherever I grabbed it from.
You're pretty sure that's the stone of ill luck that he has in his possession.
Yeah, that's that's a stone of ill luck.
No.
You've not attuned to
What
it,
does that
right?
do? Yeah, I've already attuned to it.
So not only did Drakar only find a rock, but it's a bad rock.
It's a bad rock. It's cursed.
Yeah, I've
car-
already attuned to it.
Did you attune to it for real?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's great. That's not great at all, Jakar.
Knowing that if he's attuned to it, then you know that he does not want to part from it if he's actually attuned to it.
All right.
But he's not.
Yeah.
But he is.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good, Jakar.
What do you mean?
I told y'all to be careful.
We work here.
Yeah,
Is it cursed? Is it cursed?
It's a cursed item, yeah.
That item is cursed, Jakar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drakar, you must be the worst artifact
Insight check.
hunter I've ever seen.
How do I combat an insight check?
Deception.
Yeah.
Hey, you already know I'm lying, dog. I got a fucking 2.
He's
I
not attuned to that.
got a 21.
He's not attuned to it.
All right, Jakar. Well, Attune to it if you want.
No, I gotta keep the machine, you know. I know you love it.
Uh, Remy?
I got this nice necklace, periapt of proof against poison. I did identify pretty much every item that I got
Do I
myself.
do I know any stories of the periaptive proof against poison? Like,
Yeah, yeah. You know that was used in a great fight against this fungal monster. And basically they were able to wipe it clean because they couldn't be hurt by this thing, as all it did was poison damage.
oh yeah,
It was your great 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 grandmother.
that one is quite handy. Yeah, my great 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 grandmother. She was is Remy enthused by the story, or can I tell that
I
he?
mean, I don't really have anything going on, so yeah, I'm listening to the story.
Okay. Yeah, but my great 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 grandmother, she fought off some fungal beast and couldn't do shit to her. So that's a good pickup.
You know, that's not a bad baseline for a nice, song.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I could use that. Yeah, Remy's a bard. He loves that shit. He
yeah.
likes those
The
stories.
the tales of
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
The ballads.
The ballads of Bukalon. Yeah.
And what else?
What was the other thing that I got? Oh yes, yeah. And then this right here, this worm rune, claw of the worm rune. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, do you have it like visible on you?
Yeah, I've got it like on my belt.
Do I know anything of the claw of the worm rune?
Oh yeah, yeah. Your family has used this item to destroy many dragons.
That's a good pickup as well. Yeah, just about any story that I can remember of us going and dealing with dragons that's been taken along the ride.
Figure, we're bound to run into a dragon at some point, Did we know we were going to see a dragon before?
It was to be
right?
assumed based on the scroll that said "Speak with dragons."
Right. Yeah, I mean, we almost encountered one before, supposedly.
Yeah, be handy. Well,
Yeah, I also saw this sword. What was it called?
Nepenthe.
Nepenthe. But it did not seem suited to any of us, and a little bit too evil for maybe our goal.
what do I know of that? Of Nepenthe?
Yeah, it's like super evil. It's got a cursed spirit in there. It's bad. I mean, it has good properties to it, but it was used by an evil person that chopped the heads off like hundreds of people. And their
Yeah,
soul
you've got to
resides in
have quite a dedication to the light, if you will, as Christoph would put it. Build something of that nature.
I felt we were not suited to.
Well, I brought down enough supplies. There's a few rooms that I've set up for us, and then a supply room filled with supplies. So, figured we bunk down here for the night and then recollect in the morning, decide where we're headed.
Seems like
Now-
a good enough plan to me.
I'm assuming that I have, in 300 years, a good idea of a lot of the items in the artifact room.
Yes, you would.
Okay. So, I figure that we can get comfy in there. In the meantime, I'm gonna spend some time in here. Is there anything specific that either of y'all think would be beneficial moving forward? I can try and look for it.
I feel like our ability to heal ourselves in combat is not exactly the greatest. Maybe, I don't know, something to that nature. I mean, I have, healing word, but that is about all. I've been thinking about that lately.
Off the top
Or
of my
any
head, can I think of
increased-
anything?
Increase to defense type things as well. I feel like we're very offensive.
I mean, you got several things of armor laying around. You have, scrolls just in healing word. You have so many scrolls made for healing word that like could be used. You have potions. laying around. It's really hard as a DM to balance a
Sure.
library of endless magical items.
I figure.
So I'm trying
I
to
figure.
think of a way to do that.
Yeah, I figure I'm getting an idea of what we're looking for, and then the roles are whether or not I can find them,
Yeah.
since it's so masked.
Mhm.
My idea is that we are an exceedingly offensive party. Like, as long as we're on like the front foot, we're doing well. But as soon as we're put on the back foot, it's like, oh shit, everybody's crumbling around us.
Well, I mean, when you get hit with a weapon that one-shots you, or well,
Well, yeah, but just even so, like I feel like defensively, historically, we kind of just kill things before they have the opportunity to hurt us.
yeah.
You know.
With a glass cannon party.
Group name.
Or
Yeah.
as Ryan calls it, the Glass Canyon.
Glass Canyon Boys.
Now we're already the piss boys.
True.
Right. Okay.
Or starts pissing.
Do I know? Would I know if there's any like, like, magical instruments? Do we have any magical
Oh yeah,
instruments?
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. I'm not mentioning that to Remy, but I will.
that's fine.
I will look. I'm gonna end up looking for that.
Remy becomes annoyed for some reason.
In the back of his head, Remy feels like Sigmund's trying
Just
to
withholding
screw him over.
information.
Yeah.
Maybe Sigmund just wants to be a surprise. Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what. You know, off the top of your head, based off what Remy said, you can already think there is an instrument out there that accomplishes exactly what he says.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. I think there's a few things around here if I can fucking find them. I'm assuming that this place is just like has shit all over the walls, like is filled to the brim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
So
all over the walls,
if I
all
can
over
find
the
it,
walls.
if I can
Cool.
find it. Jakar, anything specific?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, just anything that'll, I guess, I'd do us some new armor.
All right. Yeah. There's plenty around. I'll see if I can find something that would fit what you're looking for. You can't fly too well in heavy, can you?
No, it has to be a little bit lighter.
Got it. Yeah, I'll see what I can find.
All right. Which would you like to go through first? I recommend Remy's.
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah.
Okay. I have the item in front of my face.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go searching for it.
If it perfectly makes sense for what he was looking for, then I'll
Yeah.
go straight for
I'll
it.
tell you what. You just straight up know where these items are, but you have a bunch of different versions of it.
Oh, okay.
You don't know which ones do which. So, like imagine you have like a guitar center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have just
and
a
I
guitar
don't know
center.
which ones do what better.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and roll me a
Wait. Do I see where all of these are? Or is it,
yeah. You know where they're at.
what do they look like?
you're-
Can I go off what they look like? Like visuals?
Sure. Do you have the list pulled up in front of you?
No.
You know what this item is?
No.
Okay.
No.
As long as you're being
Yeah, no, I'm being
Truthful?
honest here. Because Remy uses a lute, correct?
I have a lute and bagpipes.
Right. Yeah.
in front of you, where you go to these instruments, these
Yeah.
magical instruments that you know
Uh-huh.
that require attunement by a bard, which you have in the presence of you.
Yes.
You see an Anstruth harp, a Canaith mandolin, a Clee lyre, a Doss lute, a Flushuan bandor, a Mac Firmdith cittern,
Before.
and an Oolong harp.
Okay. Oi, Remy.
Yeah.
Here's some.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I know that they're all have some sort of magical nature to them, but I'm not too sure what each of them do. So,
Remy wouldn't know either.
figured your preference probably counts most here. I know you like your lute and your bagpipes, but wasn't
the
sure.
instruments that I have proficiency in: the hand drum, lute, and bagpipe.
There is only one lute.
All right, then I will immediately go up to the lute. Give it a
Is that the one that you select?
I don't select it. I inspect it.
It is a beautifully made lute. It has like a reindeer on it with lightning coming from the antlers.
Ooh.
And the lightning just kind of wraps around the entire lute.
What? Wow, this one looks quite nice. What is this one, Sigmund?
What did you say it's called?
It is, well, Remy, it's a DOS lute.
Oh, can I just look it up?
Are you selecting this?
What? No.
Don't look it up if you're not.
I'm asking Sigmund what it does. Does Sigmund know what it does?
The segment doesn't know what it does.
But it's one. He's known all the other ones.
I just
You
knew that
said
they're all
when he-
magical. I just
Yeah.
know that here's the magical instruments,
Yeah.
and that they should all accomplish some sort of healing or defense.
Well, some do, some don't.
I
Oh, okay.
Arcana check it.
Okay.
I'll help him.
Sigmund's helping me out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sigmund's helping.
A dirty, filthy 20.
Dude, you're pretty sure that this one would allow you kinship with animals? Protection from energy. That energy being fire.
I don't need.
And protection from poison.
Oh, I don't need any of those.
But you could then hand off.
I know, but like one of the things that my resistance to fire, nobody else can use that.
Yep.
Um,
But it is the only thing here that you're proficient with.
how long does it take for a master bard to learn a new instrument?
Oh, probably a couple of nights
Couple of nights.
to get
Okay.
proficient with an instrument.
Hmm.
We'll say as
What
long as
about
it takes
the,
your car to read that book.
What about the lyre that's there? You said there's a lyre.
How did we
Yeah.
how did we determine what this thing does? Just kind of look over it and then get a
and then do
feeling.
an Arcana check. Yeah.
I Arcana check it. Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? Getting a feel? Did you just get a feeling?
Detecting the magical energies within it and
Yeah.
Okay.
reading them.
Okay.
The lyre,
Yeah. What do we got there?
you see a giant. It has an emblem of a wall engulfed in flames on it.
Well,
Okay.
if that's any tell,
I'm gonna Arcana check it as well.
Okay.
Let's just Arcana check all these instruments and see what we got.
I'm just gonna sarcastically make a joke about the wall of fire on the front of this
I'll
one.
tell
and
you
not,
what,
got
I'll tell you
no
what.
advantage on this one for him.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you do just a mass Arcana check on all these instruments right now?
Okay, I got an 18.
Remy, based off your description of what you're looking for,
Uh-huh.
I bet it's a harp.
you believe that the Anstruth harp, the Canolith mandolin, the lute, the cittern would all probably be items that maybe you would lean towards.
I bet the harps do the healing.
I
That's
kinda
out of
wanted the
character.
harp anyway. I like the harp narratively. Remy's gonna show some interest in the harp, and I've always wanted to learn the harp, and
How many harps are there?
There's one.
Oh, okay.
can I get a physical description of the harp?
Yeah, it's very elegantly put together, angelic. It has clouds scripted into the top, with thorns kind of wrapping around, going down from the clouds to the ground, and digging roots into the ground. This is all kind of painted on
Remy likes the way that looks a lot. I'm gonna go with the heart. This looks
the heart.
very nice.
This looks very
Remy,
Renaissance man.
Is this your
Yes,
final
yes.
selection?
This is Remy's final selection.
Remy, you've selected one of the instruments
ding
of the
ding
bards.
ding? We have a winner.
All of these instruments grant you this ability. These spells:
Oh,
fly,
shit.
invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good. But the harp, in particular, a very rare selection of this, gives you the ability to control weather, cure wounds at the 5th level, and Wall of Thorns.
Oh shit! What up?
Wow.
And what's that called again?
Instrument of the bards, and you chose Anstruth harp. It does a lot more than that, but that's.
Oh my god.
Feel free to read.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I'll read it.
The fucking flying while playing the harp.
Dude, I can fly and jump. What the hell?
All right.
God damn it. Alright. After
So you're
finding
looking for
the
armor.
instruments, yeah, I'll
Medium armor.
go and look for some specifically medium. Yeah, since can't do heavy.
Very good. Let me see. Oh, I can. Breastplate, is that medium?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Chainmail, I believe, is medium.
Breastplate, medium.
Chainmail is medium, yes.
Here, give me a list of everything that's not medium or small. So give me a list of stuff that's heavy.
Plate.
Just plate
1 second.
and half plate.
There's some chainmail that's heavy. There's some plate. Like all plate and half plate is heavy. But there's some chainmail that's heavy. There's some like ring mail.
Ring mail is heavy.
Some of it, I think some of it is. I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe all of it is actually.
Scale mail.
That's medium.
Okay. Spiked armor.
I don't even see
Split.
I think
It
split
should
is heavy.
tell you on the like item.
Right. Well, I'm just trying to get a list of not heavy
Splint
armor.
is heavy. Spiked armor is medium.
All right. Cool. I think I got I filtered out all the bad stuff that Trakar would not want. Okay. There's a ton of armor out there,
Okay.
Sigmund.
Okay.
Quite a cast of armor. In fact,
Okay.
how do I want to do this with you?
Go
You know,
ahead.
Drakar's just looking for armor.
Medium,
know
he's
that
looking
your
for
family-
medium armor.
Medium armor.
And
Sort of like the Guitar Center with Remy. You know, there's a ton of armor out there.
I'm not totally sure what each of them do.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they all kind of spread? I would imagine is it all spread out or is it all together?
Some of it's spread out, some of it's together.
I imagine it wouldn't be too hard for me to walk around in 5 or 10 minutes and point at all of them.
Yeah.
Drakar.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I don't know.
Drakar-
I'm not too sure what. Do any of them have stories?
One does, yeah.
Okay.
One, there's a couple of stories.
Okay.
One that has a story is of studded leather armor.
I'm pointing at it.
You know this to be hide of the feral guardian. It's
Okay.
legendary. It requires attunement.
All right.
It is believed that this polished and beautifully detailed leather armor was a gift from Melora, bestowed on a long-forgotten
called?
archdruid and champion of the natural world before the
Don't
Tears
look it
of
up.
Calamity.
Don't look it up.
Okay. I'm not looking it up.
The hide
I
of.
think
I'm sorry.
studded-
The hide
I
of
think-
what? It might be light.
I think studded armor's light.
Studded leather.
I think that's light.
Basically, what you know of the story is the person that wore this was able to polymorph himself into a giant owl. Doing so, they were able to fly up to the top of this winged demon
Is this a
in
Belmont that
this
did
tower at Belmont.
this? Okay, this is sick. Okay.
Then transformed into a polar bear. I started wrestling with this winged demon to the ground. And then finished it off as a giant guardian wolf.
And it's the hide of what?
The feral guardian.
Hide of the feral guardian. Okay.
You know this Belmont was very one with nature.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll point at that one. Be like, yeah, there's a bit of a story behind that one. It's, studded leather, as you can see. It was a tale of one of my ancestors. They were kind of in tune with nature, and they were able to, when wearing the armor, they polymorphed. And there was a story about polymorphing into a giant owl, flying to the top of a mountain. They then turned into a polar bear to fight this demon, came down the mountain, turned into some sort of dire wolf or large wolf, and took the demon out. So it's a bit more nature focused, but
It's as good as that story was, I just don't think that's up my alley.
there's more.
You also-
there's more.
You also know the story of dragon scale mill. Black dragon scale mill in particular. This Belmont killed a black dragon, scaled it, made it into an armor piece, brought it back, and put it on display.
And that's all I know of it?
Yep.
Or, okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is it, of all the armors that I went through and found, are there any that are more elegant?
Elegant armors.
It's fine. Don't worry about that.
There's some elven chain
Okay.
laying around.
Okay.
Several pieces of elven chain.
Okay. That one's a looker at the least. I don't know much about it, but it's from a black dragon.
It looks pretty sick.
Well, there's that, and then what? There's a few more that I guess I don't know any stories of.
Yeah,
But-
most of your cool stories are of armor with cool stories or plate.
Okay. Okay. And then, but is there more medium armor that I just don't know shit about?
There's a ton, yeah.
And then I say, here's the rest, and then Ryan.
Okay. Jakar,
Get back.
describe what kind of armor you're looking for. What would catch Jakar's eye?
Something that's something that's more protective than 14 AC, but is also somewhat magical. Maybe something that when he takes a blow, he maybe could return some damage back, or something that maybe gives him resistances to something. I don't know. I'm just naming off shit. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm looking.
We know that he's not looking to turn into an owl, polar bear, or wolf.
Very
If
good.
Jakar could turn into a pit fiend, that would be sick.
God damn it. Actually, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Belmonts would have some
That
shit like that, but
shit.
it's cursed to all hell.
Cool. The dragon scale mail seems kind of cool to you in that case.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check on it to like learn anything about it, or
Sure.
okay?
I'll help.
Sigmund, you want to help? Shit.
I
got
learned
an
how to
11.
play the harp.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take that into account. Remy is over there trying to strum the harp and learn it.
I got an 11.
You have to attune to it as well, by the way.
Yeah,
This-
I am attuning to it.
Okay.
Me and
I would
Jakar and
real
Lucian are all
quick.
just having to bear with this bard trying to learn a new instrument.
I would prefer armor I don't have to attune to. I don't know if there's any that I would that are like good, like super magical that I don't have to.
To attune to it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's some out there, yeah.
Okay.
The dragon scale would require attunement.
Okay.
So you don't want that?
Yeah, because I got that shield and I got the belt of frost giant strength.
You hear
and then I
Jakar
have
say
the
this?
machine.
You hear Jakar say this,
Yeah.
and you do know of armor that maybe in a roundabout way would accomplish what he's wanting. It is.
Yeah. This way. Right this way.
It is a set of studded leather, that has adamantine kind of all throughout it. This suit of armor is reinforced with adamantine, one of the hardest substances in existence. While you're wearing it, any critical against you becomes a normal hit.
Honestly, just look for shit that'll attune to it. I'll drop the belt of frost giant strength. That's okay. Or I'll
What's your
drop the
third
shield.
thing? You've got the
The
shield.
fucking
belt?
machine.
Oh fuck yeah!
Just like
Also-
adamantine shit, kind of.
Also, any armor out there, there's a big case of armor of just different types of light and medium with +2 bonus to AC while wearing it that you don't have to attune to. No other special abilities. It is armor +2, and it can be any light or medium you select. There's a wide assortment of that.
Belmont, stay strapped.
Yes.
That's why whenever our journey began, I had regular leather armor. The congruency, it's there.
I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. How bad do you think it would be, like, to actually drop the shield or the belt of frost giant strength?
I don't know what the Black Dragon Scale Mail does,
I don't either.
but I would, if I were you, I wouldn't drop the belt or the machine. The only thing, if you're dropping attunement, I would do is the fucking mantle.
I know. I already did the mantle. I'm with the shield. The shield that gives me advantage on, or say, advantage on saving throws and disadvantage against spell attacks against me, which is
Oh.
like super strong.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll just do. Can I do like a medium set that's +2 AC? I guess we can
Sure.
just do that.
Yeah. What would you like this armor to be? Any medium set.
I guess we can do like breastplate.
Cool. Breastplate
Breastplate,
with +2
two.
armor,
All right,
+2 AC.
good deal.
A good deal. A good deal. All right.
Oh. Is there any more breastplate +2?
Yeah.
I snag a breastplate +2.
Very good. All right. Anything else?
I am then going to look for whips, short swords, scimitars. I think that's it.
Very good. One moment.
And I'm gonna go ahead and start putting that armor on.
Very
I
good.
know it takes a while.
Yep.
Dude, at least I got something out of this instead of a fucking rock. Let's go.
That fucking cursed rock.
The cursed rock.
Dude, all it did
Bro, that was
because it's in my inventory. I took it. All it does is teleports to my back pocket and just stays there.
That was a different one. That if it
It's
was
a different one?
if it had been that one, I'd have been like, good shit, Ryan.
Didn't Sersha unattune from the rock last
Ojutai
time?
and
Ojutai?
What's
That was
the
a
one
cursed
that I
rock.
got?
it wasn't. He wasn't attuned to it, right?
Oh, I don't know if he was.
It's
I-
not an
I
attuned
forget.
item. That's why I brought it up. Is because like, I think he's just stuck with it.
No,
Right?
you have to attune to it.
Oh,
It is, yeah.
why the fuck
I
would he have
couldn't
attuned
remember-
to a spoon?
No, the spoon is not. The spoon is not an attuned item.
Oh, then what are you talking about?
The rock.
The rock.
One of them picked up a rock of luck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they attuned to it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, did they
He's
unattune to
unattuned
it?
now. Yeah.
Yeah, the entire time he was attuned, I thought I was right in thinking this. Yeah, that was an ill luck stone.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you ever?
Um,
I don't feel like you ever.
I didn't implement the curse. No,
Okay.
because if you read it, if you identify it, it looks like it's a regular. There's no way to figure it out other than like
Oh. Then just
Yeah.
like prior knowledge.
yeah. The only thing I didn't do is apply the curse to it because I forgot to do that part when he attuned to
Oh,
it.
okay.
But yeah, so this entire time, don't say that though because they didn't know.
You're just giving them -2s the whole fucking time.
Yeah. I don't know. They
Hey,
picked it up.
Oh wait, you did?
Yeah.
Well. That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, don't tell them that though, because
Okay.
that'll change their whole outlook on a lot of things. Any
All
sort
the
of-
times he was two off passing a check. That could have been you, Dracar.
I know.
And while I'm going through looking at all the weapons, I assume that there would be like places to also store artifacts that are like empty, right?
I'm
Like,
sorry. What
like,
I was reading. What'd you say?
while going through and like looking for these weapons, I'm assuming that there are also like cases to store future artifacts.
Yeah.
I want to store the bloody end somewhere.
Okay. I
Like-
mean, it would be kind of like in the open.
I mean, there's other shit in here of
Yeah, yeah,
equal.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You put the bloody end away.
Okay.
That is no longer in your inventory. It is on display. Let me. And
I don't know about on
bel-
display. Come on.
I mean, you're a Belmont. It's on display. Now I believe that is a legendary item, is it not?
Artifact.
It is an artifact.
Yes.
Well, I'll be a good fellow. Da, 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 da. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm willing to make a trade with you. You can, since you're turning in that artifact, I have 6 items that are artifacts or legendary that meet your what you were looking for.
Okay.
So all of these are either short sword, whips, scimitars, something along that line.
Okay.
Um, uh, uh, uh. Okay. None of these items are cursed. I'll let you roll a d6 to see which one you get. We'll just say this is the first one that comes to Sigmund's mind.
Are all 6 of them in here? In the hold?
Yeah.
Five.
5. You get another artifact. Tell you what. I'm reading that one. Not that one. That one fits Sigmund. Roll another number.
6.
No, this is the one I didn't want you to get. But you got it. This is the Vorpal sword. It is a short sword. It is a legendary. It requires attunement. You gain a +3 to attack and damage roll made with this magic item. So you get +3 damage, +3 attack. In addition, the weapon ignores resistance to slashing damage. When you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on an attack roll, also known as a critical hit, you cut off the creature's head. The creature dies if it can't survive without the lost head.
Hey,
The
that's
creature is
pretty
immune
good.
to this effect. If it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the GM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with the weapon. Such a creature instead takes extra 6d8 slashing damage from the hit. So I will have a little bit of discretion, but I won't just kill the weapon outright. But that is really fucking strong.
Yeah. And what kind of Vorpal?
Short sword.
I don't. Is that
It's any sword that deals slashing damage.
Okay, scimitar.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Does short sword not do is short sword piercing
Short sword does piercing. Yes.
and slashing?
Just piercing.
Just I did not know that. All right.
Yeah, I typed Vorpal and there wasn't a short sword.
Yeah,
is
scimitar then.
why. Dope. Is there story behind this one, or is it just I know
Dude,
that
yeah.
it's
Yeah, it belonged to your great somebody from the other chapter a long time ago. Your great uncle was just a beast of a man, and you in this sword with along with his strength just allowed him to just go through like Doomslayer in hell and just cut heads off demons all day. He would just make trips like vacations to hell to do that.
dope. Dope. All right. Cool.
The other one, so this is the other one I gave you. It's called Mastic's Whip of Erebos, and you had to be a worshiper of Erebos to get like all of its properties.
Do you
And
have
Erebos
to
is-
be?
Additionally, Blessing of the Dead. If you are a worshiper of Erebos, you gain the following benefits. And it's like that's like half the page.
Erebos isn't that bad, is he?
Erebos Whip sees with the innervating energy of the underworld.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not then.
And I was like, that will not fit our boy.
Yeah. Okay. And then, fuck.
I mean, come on, you got like an insta kill sword. It's pretty fucking
Yeah.
good.
There's no way for me to tell. Actually, wait. I don't know how heavy armor affects me because wasn't the no, the Black Dragon scale mail wasn't heavy, was it?
No, because it's scale mail.
I'm gonna snag that instead of the breastplate +2. I think.
Okay. You have to attune to that, I believe.
Be fine, be fine.
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that one was an attune thing. It does require attunement.
I wouldn't be able to determine the AC. Would I have any idea of the AC of the two of them? That versus the breastplate. I wouldn't.
While wearing this armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC. So you lose an AC, but you get other benefits that I won't tell you until you tune to it.
Okay. I'm sticking with the breastplate, actually.
Okay. Cool. Everybody happy boys with your new
Yes.
No, I got a fucking rock.
a cursed rock. All right, cool. Very well. I feel like that's enough pillaging the Belmont thing.
There's always
Probably.
tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
No, there's not. It's new. It's new. I should have destroyed it. Should have vanquished it. Should have taken it from you. Very good. All right. Cool. Everybody has grabbed their harps, armor, weapons, and all that good shit.
Hey, good,
Yes.
good. Hell yeah.
All right.
Wait. Has everyone? We got to kit up Lucian.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna kid himself.
true.
He's gonna kid himself up. Don't worry about that. Lucian's got something.
Has he
Oh,
not been in the
boy.
library with us? Has he been off in his fucking quarters?
Lucian,
you know,
Lucian's
set
been
up.
doing his own thing. Lucian's been
What
doing his own thing.
what class is Lucian? Do you...
He's got to be a paladin. You know, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's gonna become a fucking vengeance paladin, dude. Right?
You don't know what he is. He's not a fighter. You don't know what he is.
He's an artificer, dude. Old dude's an artificer for sure. For sure.
Don't you worry about Lucian. I'm taking care of him.
Nice.
All right. Anything else anybody's doing before? Or are you guys taking a long rest? This is what is happening.
You said
Yes,
that there. Wait. There's one more thing. You said there's a plethora of like healing scrolls and potions, like consumable one-off things.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
We're snagging one-off things.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna need some potions for sure.
I'll let you guys get 20 greater healing potions together.
Okay. What about those healing scrolls? Any of those? So they're down here.
Kill me.
We're about to have like 60 Inquisitors in our next encounter.
Hey, action economy is still an important part, you
yeah.
know.
In my next briefer campaign, I'm just gonna have like
None of you come
your
from a rich background.
your character cannot be Cole's
An
character from last
ancient
campaign.
monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, an ancient monster hunter with a library of everything that ever existed. Sure, everybody gets a scroll of lesser restoration. And a scroll of healing word.
Incredible gameplay.
Fuck, this is weird. How do you...
It takes an action to do those, by the way.
What level are those spells?
No. Base level for whatever their level is.
I don't know what those levels are. I can only
Healing
add
word
spell
is
scrolls by level.
1. Healing word is like level 1.
Okay. So 1 scroll of healing word.
I don't know about restoration.
Lesser restoration.
What would that
Second
be?
level.
Like, okay, so second level.
Mm-hmm. And you all get 20 greater healing potions to split up amongst yourself, which is really fucking good.
Healing word. Okay.
So we got a scroll of restoration and healing word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that in as 1, and I'll just fix it.
Oh. It's just called... the spell's just called restoration.
Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration. Okay, okay.
Lesser restoration.
Lesser.
Esther, greater, middling restoration?
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
And then 20, how many? 26? 20?
Yep.
So
Yep.
we divvying those up, or
12.
Y'all take 7, I'll take 6.
okay? Those are greater healing potions or just regular? Sorry, Trying
Big, giant healing potions.
so they're great. Hell yeah.
Thick ass healing potions.
Big and
Righteous.
Watch us, watch us.
Once we've divvied up all this shit, I'm gonna go to check on Lucian.
All right. You see Lucian's kind of been sitting over there, and he's just kind of... He has a bunch of smithing tools that he's taken with him, and he's kind of putting them all together.
And so is he in the, like, one of the quarters?
Yeah. He's just kind of hanging out there.
Oh, you doing alright?
As well as I could be. Yes.
Well, the world outside the hold's not, well, as nice as what the hold used to be. So,
I'm all right. My brother Sigmund, do you consider yourself a religious individual?
I mean, I've given thought to it, yes, but myself, no, not much.
Interesting. Okay. Good night, brother.
Is he like, okay? Is his body language signaling leave?
Not really, no.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious, is all.
Has what's happened gotten you thinking about it?
No, working with Oh, dear friend, my master, I believe I have found a god that is worth worshipping.
Oh yeah.
Maybe one day I can enlighten you on his teachings.
Miles.
Yes,
Tell you
right,
about him?
Miles. Yes.
Do I know anything of like what Miles may have
Mm-mm.
been religiously affiliated with?
No.
All right. Well, yeah. Whenever you're comfortable sharing, you just let me know.
Of course. Oh, it is the god of Perforce.
The god of. I'm sorry.
What? Am I around
Perforce.
to hear? Am I around to hear this?
No. The god of the forge.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that seems decent.
Mm.
The god name?
Perforce.
Oh, wait. What's he saying? What is he saying?
Perforos.
Perforos.
The god of the forge. You're smirking at me.
I'm not smirking in game.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm not smirking in game.
You're smirking
yes,
at me.
you are.
Is that
It's
some,
fine.
like-
I don't expect you to understand.
Yeah, I mean, I struggle too, honestly, but as long as it's as long as it feels good for you.
Very well. Good night, brother.
Night.
Let us pray. He begins bowing his head and praying.
I shut the door on my way out,
All right.
and then I'll head to the supply room and start getting some food and eating.
Very well. You begin eating food. What is Remy and Jakar doing?
Remy is hard at work practicing this lute. Or harp.
Harp.
excuse me.
Give me a performance with disadvantage.
Oh, that's my speciality. A 32 with disadvantage.
You're progressing very nicely.
I got an 18 and a 19.
Naturally gifted with instruments, Remy is already you know, if you were a band student, you've skipped that sixth grade band student, and you've shot up to like first chair in like senior year of high school.
Oh fuck,
Nice.
that is substantial.
Yeah.
Hey, Remy's naturally gifted. What can I say?
Jakar, are you doing anything?
I'm still putting on my armor, if that's still happening.
He's trying to figure it out.
This
has been like- this is like
you
an
don't
hour,
have to
like-
attune to it. It's like
Yeah, but doesn't it take forever to take it off and put it back, put it on and shit?
Yeah, but like y'all are
5
long resting.
minutes.
This is like
Oh.
this is like you do
Then
anything
I'm-
else? Jakar's like, how does this fucking strap work? Can't fucking get it on.
Well, I thought like heavy armor specifically was like it took like a long time to take.
he's
It
not fucking with
does.
heavy armor.
It's not heavy armor
it's
though.
not heavy armor.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a half plate, I believe you took.
Yeah,
Or no,
I
not
took
half plate.
breastplate.
Breastplate, yeah.
Then Jakar is thinking about all the things he's gonna do with the machine to want.
All the filthy things he's gonna do with the machine.
All the things he's gonna do with the machine. Anything else? Is Jakar thinking about anything else?
He's sticking his thumb up his own ass.
Or is feeling experimental.
Maybe he is gay. All right.
I'm eating, and then like it's the evening, right? Like it's what?
Yeah. It's like 8 o'clock at night. If you
Oh.
guys want to get early start.
Just throw it out. Jakar is piss chilling as well.
Is chilling, sticking his thumb up his ass and fucking
Yes,
with
sir.
All right. Before going to bed, I'm gonna attune to the skimmy.
You're going to what? Sorry.
Attune to the scimitar.
Oh, okay. Yes, you do so. Remy, you're already attuned to the harp, but you are now just trying to get proficient with it.
True.
So you've attuned to it. It's all good to go. Is everybody kind of settling down, resting, doing long rest?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. As everybody goes to rest, Drakkar and
I would like
Sigmund.
I would like to make it a point that with the last trip down, shut the keep.
Okay. Yeah, you shut the keep. Very good. Drakkar and Sigmund, as both of you begin settling down, unbeknownst to both of you, at the same time you get some phantom pains in your side again. As you look down at your sides, you can see the scar from where you were cut, but no more. You know, it's all healed up except for that skin is now kind of discolored. It's like blackish and green, and it's not anything deadly to you. Just that area is permanently just kind of miscolored. Where that final stab was, which is kind of right to the right side of the belly button for both of you. Remy, you begin settling down.
Mhm.
And as you begin falling asleep, you get this weird presence that comes into your head. You're not sure what it is. For a little bit you're thinking maybe it's just some weird thoughts that you're having, but it begins getting louder and louder until finally there's a second voice that begins speaking to you. My child, you called, and I answered. We have established a connection, you and I. Welcome to a more enlightening world. I will be reaching you again very soon.
I kind of look around. Am I a decent distance away from the others?
I believe you're in your own little quarters.
Oh, okay.
If that's how Sigmund set everything up. My understanding.
Yes.
Then
Side by side. The rooms are side by side. We've got what, stone walls between us, I imagine? Stone walls and wooden doors.
Yes.
kind of. I guess then I will say kind of out loud under my breath. Are you the one who brought back your car? Are you the one who answered my call?
And you get a flash, and it is of a skeletal arm holding these balanced scales in his hand. And the laughing fades away. And the image is only there for a minute. And everything goes silent again.
Oh, that's good.
I don't feel you anymore, but whoever you are, I do offer my thanks.
Really?
I do.
Most people are scared of me the first time. Well, let me introduce myself then.
I do not think I am most people.
Oh. Well, I'm Kelmavor, the god of the dead. You see, those death lances were going to send your friends to me, and I heard your call. Because I thought an ally on the material plane might be good.
that's not just out there trying to kill to kill.
Yes, he has become quite a good friend to me. Genuinely, you have my thanks.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Remy, if is your name right? Remy?
Yes.
Well, I think we could strike up a deal. See, being god of death, I am, um, I like dead things. They really, yeah.
I would imagine so.
But most beings that are of the evil tend to go to their hells or whatever they, bless or whatever. But maybe if you could help send some beings my way, I would appreciate that. Do you want to convert?
What?
Do you
what
want to
is-
convert?
What is your realm that I would send them to? Just death itself?
The Shadow Realm.
But you said some dead things go to hell. How do?
Yeah.
What determines the distinction on where they go?
Usually how they live their life or what they, you know,
Ah,
you know,
and what
live
kind of
their life.
people? What kind of people get sent to your realm?
Usually the others.
So like the good people.
No. And if they may, go to dwarf heaven or wherever they go, but the ones that, may not have a god per se, they come to me, the Shadow Realm.
Ah,
I get a lot of vampires.
I guess I just laughed at that in game.
Not
then-
not many people worship me, so it'd be kind of cool to make a connection. Do you want to worship me,
I mean, I don't know.
Lord of Death, God of the Dead?
Maybe a bit extreme. I'm grateful to you, but
Oh, then worship me. That is,
worship is quite
I'm
a
counting that.
different-
Grateful is worship.
You can count it to that, but I do not. I don't know. I'm not in the habit of making bargains.
Build me a shrine.
And you'll do what for me?
I'll get some. Listen, we'll talk again. I'll get some paper. We'll make a contract. We'll figure this out. We'll
You
figure
know,
this out.
For
I mean,
a
you,
god of
you
death,
have the ability to contact gods now, right? With your thing. I saw you do that.
like once a week. I mean,
Yeah, well, you contact me. I'm your guy. I know
guess,
people.
I guess in terms of like contacting a god once a week isn't so bad. I guess.
Yeah. And it could be me. So what do you say? I'm your
You
guy.
know, I like you. You're a kind of down to earth guy.
Listen, the operator sent you to me. And, see, you like my jokes, huh?
Yeah.
Listen, you shouted into the void of the gods. I answered. They were all too busy doing whatever else they do. I just have my dead people.
I will consider it.
Oh, yeah.
I will hold you in good graces for now. Absolutely.
Yeah. If I had to, say my alignment, like, if you theme things on that line as far as, evil, not evil,
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
you know,
I kind of do.
basically, I like to stick to the rules.
Right.
I'm very, the rules of life and death. You're either dead or you're not. And I just like dead things. So, good, bad doesn't really matter.
Mm. So kind of a lawful neutral, you would say.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not a bad guy. I'm just,
I feel like,
I am death. Is what I am.
we may be kindred spirits in a way. I myself, I don't know about the laws and such. I'm more of a true neutral guy myself. But
I see you're learning that harp there, huh?
yeah, I know a few things about instruments.
Well, maybe you could write me a song on that harp about me. If you do that, then maybe I
Song
could.
about the god of death, huh?
Yeah, Kellamore.
Can you spell that for me?
Kelemo. Oh no, misspelled my name. Kele. Kelemvor. Kellenvor. Listen.
Hellentra.
Yeah, Kellenvor. Write me a song about me on your harp that you're learning. If that's the first thing you do when you get it down, maybe we could do. I could do something for you.
Hmm.
What do you say?
I'll consider it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like you, Calivor.
Yeah,
I could see this becoming a good partnership in the future.
yeah. My child, my servant.
Well,
I am a god.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I recognize that.
Yes, a higher being, more powerful than you.
This absolutely, unequivocally, you did bring my friend back from the dead, right?
Yes, yes, I did.
Right away. Yeah.
He's back alive because
Well,
of
now
me.
you said things are either dead or they're not, but you
Yes,
brought back my friend.
yes.
That seems like a little
Lawfully,
bit of
he
a gray,
was ruled dead, and I made him lawfully alive.
I don't know. That seems like a little bit of a gray area to me.
Well, you know what? Listen, I get all kinds of vampires, and that's already a problem. Because they're undead. How can you be undead? There's alive and dead. You're correct. This is what I'm talking about. I get all these. Yeah. Listen, one day, you're going to come to the Shadow Realm. We're going to have a big conversation about it. We're going to talk. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to make some changes. You and me.
Okay.
Yeah. As my servant. Humble
guess.
being.
I guess I can't really object to that. You're a god.
Yes. I am.
We'll work something out.
Yes. I'm.
I'll consider the song.
In my own, I'm a cool god, in my opinion. A lot more cool than, the other ones. Like Bathsheba.
I
What a
guess I'll
bitch.
just have to take your word for it. I mean, I think you're the first god I've talked to.
Oh. I'm the only god. There is no other.
Wait, you just said other gods. You just said Belmont? Who's that?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this harp now.
Good
Gotta
job.
get to work on that
Good
song,
job, my
you know?
servant. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Good talking to you. Yes.
Kellenvor out. And the flash of the.
Hail Kellenvor. Yes.
Oh god. Oh.
What was that, dude? Is he busting a nut?
You
He's
see
like,
the
oh, I gotta worship her. Oh.
you see the flash of the upright skeletal arm again holding these skulls, and then there's no more.
I'm like, all right, well, that was kind of weird. I'm back to work on the harp.
All right. Anything else? Anybody doing anything else?
Arch jerk and all.
Are you talking about before
No,
we go
just
to
kidding.
bed?
Hey,
No, I'm just kidding.
you want to worship me?
Kellenbor's a whore.
Can you spell the name of the god of the forge?
It's D-R
P.
D-R-A-K-K-A-R.
The god of the forge is Purphos. Oh, forge. All right. Cool. So nobody's doing anything else before when? For the long rest commences all the way, and you wake up. Oh, I mean, there's some shit I want to do in the 4 hours.
Cool. The 4 hours hit.
I'm going back to look for more goodies.
Not the goodies.
they've been burned in a fire while you're asleep.
All of the goodies that you think are worth anything have been taken.
What kind of goodies are you looking for? You feel Sigmund feels that as far as weapons and armor, they're pretty set. They don't need anything else.
To take anything else would disrespect his ancient household.
I don't
Exactly.
know. I don't know if Sigmund would feel that way. Actually, you know, I mean,
Oh, he does. He feels it.
Oh, he feels that way.
Oh, he feels it. It's true.
Yeah, Kellenborg says so.
I guess I'm looking for like more like wondrous type items, specifically ones that require attunement. And yeah.
Cool. So you wake up and you kind of walk around, and the first thing you see is a wondrous item and an artifact that is wondrous. Dracorn is what it's called.
Hey, that's close to me.
It was once the horn of Tiamat's ancient red dragon consort,
How do you...
Ephilamon,
Okay.
which she gave to the dragons to help them in their war against the giants. The Dracorn is a signaling device, and it's so large that it requires 2 medium creatures, or 1 large or bigger creature to hold it, while a third creates its sound, making the earth resonate to its call. The low moaning drone of the Draghorn discomforts normal animals within a few miles and alerts all dragons within 2,000 miles to rise and be wary for danger. That's it. It's really big.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Is that the only wondrous item requiring attunement that I can find?
You also notice near this a kind of out in the open, with a couple documents out of it, a documency satchel.
Okay.
Doesn't require attunement. I lied. You don't see that.
Okay.
Oh, you see a scarf. The scarf you do know the story of. The scarf allows you... It's got scales all over it. These scales allow you to do certain things in battle. You've heard stories of your family using it before. It was an elderly Belmont, whenever times were tough, would wear it when they went out to battle. And it would allow her to do things that she's not normally capable of. It requires attunement.
I'll take
That
it.
is all the story. Okay.
Is it cursed? Do I know if it's cursed?
It's not cursed. It's not cursed at all.
Oh yeah, Belmont used it. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll tune to it.
Very well. You attune to it?
Yeah, I tuned to it.
It is the platinum scarf. As an action, you can pull a scale from the scarf and speak a command word. When you do so, choose one of the following effects. Breath of Life. The scale disappears and you or a creature you touch regains 10d4 hit points. platinum shield. For 1 hour until you dismiss it, no action required, the scale becomes a +1 shield, which you or another creature can use. A creature wielding the shield has immunity to radiant damage. Radiant hammer. For 1 hour or until you dismiss it, no action required, the scale becomes a magic light hammer, which you or another creature can use. The weapon deals 2d4 radiant damage instead of the bludgeoning damage normal for a light hammer. It deals an extra 2d4 radiant damage to chromatic dragons. Once 3 scales have been pulled from the scarf, no more scales can be removed until the next dawn. When all the missing scales grow back, if you pull off a scale but don't speak a command word, it disappears after 1 minute.
Sick. Yeah. I tune to that. That's what I do in my 4 hours before we wakey.
Very good. Everybody else wakes up.
In the wee hours of the night, Remy decided that he would write a song for Kellenborg, God of the Dead, and and he's gonna wake up and work on it a little bit more, and then after a minute he's gonna just say, Kellenborg, I don't know if you can hear this, but
I'm listening. I never
you're a
left.
pretty good guy.
Yeah.
I wrote you a little song.
Oh,
All right, and here it goes. In the depths of the underworld, as a figure feared and revered,
no,
Hellentra,
no,
God,
hold,
in the
pause,
shadow,
pause.
shadow rolled, shadow, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Say it again. What's
Yeah,
it called again?
Shadow Realm. The
Sorry,
Shadow
sorry.
Realm. Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of get into a trance when I write these.
Mm.
Kellenvor, the god of death, his power is absolute and clear. O Kellenvor, lord of the dead, we bow before your might and dread. You bring the end to all our days, guide our souls through the afterways. With a scythe in hand and eyes of coal, he cuts the thread of mortal life. No one can escape his icy hold, for death is the great equalizer of all strife.
Oh,
That's how far I am so far.
well, I want you to be the best at it. So I'm going to bless you.
Mm.
But only if you worship me. Do you worship me?
I mean, I wrote you a song.
You convert to me.
I wrote you a song.
Very good. And that's all. That's great. Do you worship me now? Or are you mine?
I mean, I'm not yours exclusively yet.
Oh, you're mine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not polytheistic.
I mean, I'm not polytheistic either. I just, I don't know if I should worship you.
Do you love me?
Don't play your love games with me.
I'll give you great power.
I'm not worshiping you yet. Okay, I wrote you a song. I think that's,
Oh,
Things
nice
are
step in the right direction.
things are moving a bit too fast for Remy.
Things are moving a bit too fast for me. Okay, we just met.
but if you worship me, I will give you what you want right now. I can give it to you right now.
Dude, you gotta take him
You
out
only
to
have to
dinner
ask.
first.
No, I know, but deals like this can be a little. I don't know. What am I giving up? What am I giving
I'm
up?
a good guy, but not. I'm also just. I'm not. I'm very neutral.
Listen, you seem like a good guy. Okay. You seem
I'm
like a
not.
good- Wait, you just said you're a good guy.
I'm not bad either. I'm a god of death. Will you be my?
I mean, I'm getting there. You gotta, give me a little time. No need to rush things.
Here. Take this then for now.
And literally, like, a necklace of fingers drops down from, like, a void.
Holy shit.
Wear that.
Can I ask what this is?
Put it on.
Wait, what is it?
It's a necklace of fingers.
I mean,
Of bones.
I see that it's a necklace of fingers, but I'm not really the one.
Bone fingers. Not. There's no flesh.
It doesn't
all
really
gone.
match my style,
Yeah, but it's my style.
He's making you his little kitten.
That's what it
That's
sounds
it.
like.
I don't
That's
wanna
what
be-
it sounds like, dude. You're his little satyr kitten, dude.
Put that on. Yeah,
What is it?
it's like some people wear like other gods things.
Uh-huh.
That could be mine for you.
Does it have
Mm.
any properties about it? Like,
No,
is it gonna
no.
control me or anything?
No, I promise. I would not lie. I'm a god. If I wanted to control you, I could just do it.
Can I Arcana check the?
Why does he want to Arcana check? Fine, you can do it, but it's not.
I mean, are you
Whatever.
gonna be offended if I Arcana check it?
Oh,
Just,
100% I'm offended. But
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Do it.
I'll hold on to it for now, but I
Wear it.
don't know about.
Put it on.
No,
Wear it.
Your friends will ask what it is.
I know, I know, I
Just
know.
do it.
I don't really want them to.
Oh, I do.
Listen, I wrote you a song, okay?
I heard the other one talk about religion from afar.
No, no, no,
Yeah, he's into
no,
it.
no,
He's
no,
into
no,
it.
no.
You could totally get him. We could be. You could be my boys.
Listen, I thought you were cool, okay? You're being a little bit pushy, you know?
I don't know. I'm being a god, doing godly things.
I mean, I believe that you're a god.
Yeah, I just gave you some bony fingers. Put them on.
Yeah, yeah. You just summoned bony fingers from the void to give them to me. I believe you. I believe that you're a god.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you put them on?
Can I put them on and wear them like only sometimes?
If you want to tuck it in your shirt, whatever. But just put it's a necklace. Put it
I
on.
mean, I don't really wear shirts. I'm kind of a satyr, you know. I kind of like
Yeah.
the whole like hairy chest thing going on.
Oh,
Are you sure you're just the god of the Gallavor? Not the god of something else?
The god of boning fingers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are these fingers for, really? Are you sure you want me to wear them around my neck, or do something else with it?
Oh my god.
What if I put them on a nice little chain and put them on my belt?
Right beside the dragon hand.
Yeah,
Oh.
right beside the dragon claw. Then at least they're being displayed, but like they're not actually, I'm not actually
yeah.
wearing it.
yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that'll work. Put it
Okay,
on.
right. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Now, do you
And I'm-
worship me?
No.
Okay.
You're kind of making this weird Calivore.
I'm just not weird. If you say it, I give you special ability.
What special ability?
I wake up. I wake up and I hear Remy fucking laughing and
What do you
having
mean
a
you wake up?
conversation.
You're an elf. You've been awake for forever. You've been fucking off doing your own bullshit.
Yeah, I'm coming back to my room and I hear through the door Remy fucking laughing and talking to himself. I lean into the door, paying
Your
more
gift,
attention now.
I like your gift. You'll love it. I promise.
I
Just say
don't-
you worship me. It's all it takes.
I'm not saying it yet. I'm not saying it yet.
Remy,
Yes.
you want this?
Not yet.
You want this godly cock?
Oh God, your friend in the next room has got a dirty mind. It's not that. Listen.
If I tell my friends about you and like the conversations we're having, are you gonna be mad?
No, it better be good.
I knock.
I mean,
Oh, somebody's coming.
yes. What is it? Hello?
Remy? Who are you talking to in there?
Oh, I'm just working on a new song. That's all. You know, just kind of talking to the lyrics.
Tell my friends about you?
Yeah, you know, tell my friends all about you. You know, what do you think about that?
I walk away. I walk back to my room.
Hello?
I'm sure.
You don't like that line? See, look, I covered it just fine.
Oh, listen.
I'm listening.
Just say you worship me. You'll want this.
I want to
Um,
worship you, but you're being kind of weird about it.
It
right
won't
now,
be
so-
weird if you just say. If you just say my name, and you just say
Hellentra?
yes, and you say, I worship you, Hellentra. You are my God. If you say that, that's all it takes.
I worship you, Celeborn. You're my god.
Oh,
You immediately know how to play the harp. You're proficient in it. You're fully proficient in the harp now.
Oh wow, I feel like I really know how to play this harp all of a sudden. Did you
now
do
you
that?
can play my song well.
Oh, nice, nice. I will
Worship.
spread your song far and wide throughout the land.
Now do it. Play it. What song?
You want to hear the song?
Worship me.
O Celeborn, Lord of the Dead, we bow before your might and dread.
Oh,
You bring the ends to all our days, guide our souls through the afterways.
it's so much better now.
Yeah, it's much better, right?
I'll be in touch.
All right, I think we got a good thing going here.
We do. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Dude, next time he talks to you, he's gonna start pimping your ass out or something. Like,
Yeah, I got this other god. Merkel. I think you'll like him. He's also a god of death.
All right. That's Remy's morning.
Your car. You wake up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go make some coffee.
What's happened to your car? Dying has really changed him. Dude, he's like, oh, this dust. So again, let me make some coffee. An espresso, perhaps. All right, your car goes and makes coffee.
I want to make a latte. Jakar's excellent barista.
Give me a performance
They're a
check.
god of coffee.
Give me a performance check. Yeah. Starbucks.
I got him.
Oh my god.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Dude, it's decaf, no milk and no sugar. It has no beneficial properties to it.
Black. Just sound like my women.
Oh my god. And it tastes pretty like not great. Like
Fuck.
you drink and there's still some like physical coffee bean in the brew. Like you didn't strain it at all.
Damn. I'm terrible. I think I quit Starbucks now.
Oh my god. All right. Oh god. You need to get serious again. All right. Do you do anything else?
Nah,
Okay.
not
Uh,
yet.
Everybody begins stirring. Eventually, Remy comes out of his room as Jakar kind of comes back with his shitty cup of coffee. And you three kind of meet up in the hallway.
As I drink the coffee, I want to eat the coffee beans that like are still crunchy.
You just like crunch them in your mouth.
Yeah.
You definitely chip a tooth.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? I already lost my horn. Don't make me mess up my teeth now.
It's
All
alright.
right.
You can borrow one from Remy or something.
No, these are my teeth. You cannot done.
Orange teeth.
Yes, our teeth. These are our teeth. Do I feel any influence from him?
No, you don't feel anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Does Sigmund say anything when you all meet up?
Right, well. We've been going for coming up on 4 hours. How about next week, eh, lads?
Oh,
Oh,
I think that's a pretty good idea.
I didn't realize it's been so long, honestly.
yeah.
Oh,
I figure the next thing we're doing is fucking heading out.
Whatever your all's plan is, y'all have a week to think about it,
To
I
fucking-
suppose.
I mean, I've got an idea of what it is, but go to Ash River, find the lady in charge of the Thieves Guild, or find the Thieves Guild, ask them where Samir is, track down Samir, etc.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this session. You guys will have just freshly woken up from a great night's rest and worship.
Yes.
All right, kiss the stream goodbye.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye bye.
Oof.